Thank you for listening to the Old 77 podcast.
If you're in the mood to break shit, there's music for that too.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
All kinds of
This
good.
one goes out to Fractala.
So do you ever do that one? Do you ever like roll up into the nursing home and play like a whole 40-minute set of just heavy metal?
Frank.
God forbid. We gotta get us on our
Tolafest.
You know what's funny? Matt and I, when we lived in Philly together, we used to act like we were in a heavy metal a cappella band.
Who are you?
Hey, bitches. This is Old 77 Podcast.
It's a safe place.
In an unsafe world.
Fucking hippies came up here to smoke dope on a dark road, huh?
Warning, foul language may occur due to the subject matter.
Yeah, asshole! I'm talking to you!
Become a subscriber at patreon.com/theold77podcast. Subscribers get bonus content and early access to episodes. Find out more at patreon.com/theold77podcast.
Hey, bitches.
Thanks for listening.
Just do it! Make your dreams come true!
From the Old 77 studios. This is the Old 77. It's a safe place.
In an unsafe world.
Bitches.
Bitches.
I love that. Thanks to Louis Mano for that, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Louis.
How you guys doing tonight?
Doing great, man.
It's a very
Great.
stormy Thursday evening here
It
in
is, yeah.
Missouri.
Sure is.
And we have a special guest tonight.
Special.
We're welcoming back Angel.
Hola, what's up?
Angel, what's up, brother?
Happy to be back.
It's been a while. It's been a few months, right? 2.5 months, maybe?
Something like that. Like 15 episodes or something.
Something like that. But
Thanks
we're,
for coming
We-
back,
we
man.
glad you back.
Yeah, man. I'm glad we didn't scare you away the first time.
No kidding.
I know, man.
Now I'm a
Plus,
seasoned
you
veteran now.
You get us all to yourself tonight, too.
Hell
right?
yeah, we had 2 guests booked
Yeah.
that show, and
Yeah.
we're
We
glad
never-
that you just get to hug this one.
Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah,
Just let it sink in, brother.
yeah.
I try to be about it.
Just spoon it, you know. I don't mind.
Small spoon, big spoon, who spoon?
Before we get too deep into
Spooning?
this
spooning?
new episode, I want to touch base on
Sure.
last week's episode.
Okay.
Okay.
Because we all know that this is a safe place.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yes.
Yes.
In an unsafe world, like I knew I was going to have to do it for
Oh,
myself.
he was waiting for us
Sure.
to say,
Yeah.
say
Drop
it
the ball.
back, and we
Yeah,
fucked
drop
up.
the
I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah, my
But
bad.
I think you're going to need to start having a weekly segment called the Danger Zone.
Ooh.
Where you
Oh, that's a
guys-
good one.
Because that got heated.
Yeah. Sure. So
I was like, oh no,
Yeah.
oh
Yes.
no.
Yes, it did.
you know, the whole thing is we didn't know it was going to get like that.
No, we didn't.
We
plan
didn't
it.
plan it out. Like, there's been a few people who reached out to me and are like, well, the one liked, Roger liked it. And then my sister-in-law, Courtney, she didn't like it because she doesn't like political stuff. And,
Yeah.
you know, we're a place where people can go and not hear it. But you know what? Sometimes you just kind of run into it and you have to face it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you know what? We all came out of it, and we're still friends, and
Yeah,
we
man.
still
That
respect
happens,
each other's
it happens,
opinions.
but then it makes you stronger as friends.
Absolutely,
Right.
dude. I totally agree. I totally
That
agree.
Danger Zone thing you couldn't plan it because then it wouldn't be authentic.
Right, and
Yeah.
It'd have to be that can happen in the first 2 minutes of the episode.
Okay.
Yeah. Or the
very last five, you know, or
Yeah.
somewhere in between.
Yeah.
It's just when that segment happens, it's it. You're in a danger zone.
Okay, so next time
You in the
this
danger zone, bitch.
next time this happens, we have to remember that. We have to be like, yo, we are in the danger zone right now, fellas.
I think there's even an old school rap song that had that danger zone with like a digital
I think
music behind it.
I'll
And of
sample it.
course, that danger zone, that rock song.
I'm gonna have to get some voice work from Louis then.
That top
You're in
down.
the danger
Oh,
zone.
that'd be great.
Except it would be like 10 octaves deeper than that.
Yeah, we went from talking about his neighbor to Nazi Germany taking over their homeland,
Right.
Yep.
to privileged, to
Yeah.
Joe Biden, to Ron DeSantis.
Oh, yeah.
Trump. We threw
The
some Trump,
Trump
in,
in
of
there,
course.
so-
Coming from a brown person,
It was a lot.
listening to 3 white guys talk about privilege and explain that shit. was
Right.
hilarious.
All right. I like it.
Did you
For
like
the
that?
most part,
Did you like that I brought up the Puerto Ricans?
Yeah, you did. You threw us in.
Thank you.
I have a Puerto Rican family member, dude.
Huh?
Yeah. In my extended family.
Oh, I was like, man,
Oh, okay.
really?
I'm Portuguese.
I
Does
got
that
nothing.
matter?
Yeah, it's kind of like Puerto Rican,
Somebody
right?
back in the
No,
day.
it's
Oh, yeah,
not.
oh, my
I know.
second cousin's married to a black guy. I'm cool. I'm all right.
Right, right.
She has some black eye in her. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Trust me, every white guy you know would like to think that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm in, but no.
I hear that.
You bring up a good point, man.
That is a good, valid point there, Angel.
Yeah, I mean, you came from a specific type of neighborhood, and which like you said, wrong side of tracks, whatever you want to call it, bad
Right.
side of
The 8
town,
Mile
blah,
and
blah,
shit,
blah.
yeah.
Right? Whatever.
Marshall.
Yeah.
Marshall Mathers.
But like you went to college.
Yeah.
All right, so that was like a normal thing for you to do, even though you came from what you would consider to be the hoodies of hoods.
Mm-hmm.
And so people like me, I grew up on an Army base.
Mm-hmm.
You know, my dad was not an officer, but he was enlisted. But he was a career man, so he made a lot of, he was to the pay grade that he'd be able to take care of a family, no problem. But going to college was never really something on my mind that I ever would want to or need to do.
Yeah.
And there's a different mindset, what they call is systemic racism.
Sure.
Where it's not intentional, but it is.
Right.
It's over so many years, it's just become normalized
Right.
for us not to go, where would you, coming from the worst, neighborhood in that city,
Right.
you still had, well, I mean, they have, I'm not saying you have more opportunity than we have opportunity, but the mindset is what needs to be changed on both sides. People need to realize that
I
they
agree.
can
I
make
agree.
something of
I
themselves
agree.
rather than just,
Absolutely.
oh, this is an option for me.
Because there are some people out there that are stuck in the same rut, and they're told by people above them that they can't do it.
Right.
So it's out there.
I never
agree.
gave a thought
I
to
agree.
taking an SAT or test or anything. It never crossed my mind that I would ever need to do that.
Being like
And-
being Puerto Rican, have you did you face any like racism growing up or
No,
whatnot?
because we grew up on army bases and there's a lot of Hispanics that are in
Yeah.
the military. That it's never something I really experienced. growing up.
Okay. Also, you're a big motherfucker. I don't think anyone would say anything to your face.
I was a
Well, I mean,
skinnier
I
back then,
was gonna say at one point he wasn't a big motherfucker, right?
I don't know, man.
He was just little Angel.
You think he
Angel's
came out
always
that
like
way?
showing us pictures, and he's always like this tall motherfucker.
Yeah, this is me when I was 2. I was about 5'8".
I was a cleanup hitter in T-ball.
Well, I think my baby, I have a one. He just turned 1 today.
Hey,
Oh, happy
congratulations.
birthday!
Alex.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Man.
He's a cutie pie.
Congratulations.
a
He's
handsome
gonna
young
be my tank. He's gonna be the big boy.
He's
He's
built
my
like
third
it already.
son. He's the one that's like, damn, that kid's gonna be big like me.
It's like in
big
the 98th
paws.
percentile.
Yeah.
For,
Like he looks like Angel's dad. Like he looks like Pops.
Yeah.
Now, Louis on the other hand looks like Kelly.
Yeah, that's I
But
hear
he's
that.
still tall as hell. Like
Yeah,
he's gonna be tall.
Yeah, my oldest son is 6'1". So Louis on track to be at least 6 foot, but I think
how tall are you, Angel?
6'3", 6'3.5". But I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, 6'3". So I know that I think that Alex the baby will get to my height at least.
Did you play sports?
Yeah, played everything.
Yeah.
Mostly football. Football was my sport.
Yeah.
What position did you play?
Originally was defensive end and tackle on offense. And then on offense, I got moved out to tight end because we used to have passing cell.
Coach really
drills and
likes you.
whatnot, yeah. And so on defense, I played defensive end. So I was always a part of that. But they saw I was throwing the ball around. They saw that I could catch. So we're going to make this cat a tight end. Or no,
Nice.
actually, originally I was a split end.
Okay.
They moved me out split end. And I put on some weight towards my senior year. And then they brought me in a tight end.
Cool.
You getting all that, Scott? Tight end versus split end?
Hey man, all
Well,
I
you
heard
were-
was
dude,
bad
you-
hair and some tight ends. You know what I mean?
Oh, I know what you're
I did have some bad hair. I mean, I saw a picture of me back in the day. I looked like Eazy-E. The
Okay.
brown version of Eazy, light brown version
Yeah,
of Eazy-E.
the coach saw you in the locker room. He's like, "That's a tight end right there."
Okay, so Angel, tell us your story as far as
He
did
caught
you
it.
immigrate? Did your parents immigrate?
You can't immigrate from Kansas to Missouri.
No.
I can't immigrate from Puerto Rico to Missouri or to the United
Puerto Rico's in the States,
Puerto
bro.
Rico's in the
Puerto
States.
Rico is a part of the United States.
Oh God, yeah. I'm sorry, my bad.
No, it's all right. No, this is something that don't feel bad.
Yeah.
This is something that
people
it's just a
legit don't think
normal
that.
thing. The Jones Act of 1917,
Yeah.
which is over 100 years
That's crazy,
ago,
right?
gave Puerto Ricans citizenship in the United States. You're born in Puerto Rico, you're
Yeah.
an American citizen.
And
Since
We're
1917,
Since
it's been
1917, so it's been over 100 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
And you would know this because a couple years ago they had all those parades and so.
Yeah.
Oh no, they didn't. That's right.
correct me if I'm
'Cause
wrong.
you should never hear about that.
But
anymore.
like some of those islands, like the rules are different. Like in some of those islands, Guam maybe, like some of them they consider citizens, some of them they don't.
Right.
It's really
any of
weird.
the U.S. territories, the U.S. Virgin Islands, American Samoa, parts of Guam. I don't know if it's split or whatever.
Yeah, it's states and territories.
Right.
yeah.
So like Washington D.C. is not a state.
Right.
It's not a state, but
Right.
you know it's a whatever they call it, Commonwealth or whatever.
See, that's surprising to me that because I didn't know that they passed that in 1917. I didn't realize Puerto Rico was part of the United States for that long.
Yeah.
I thought it was just like recent, like back in maybe the 60s or 70s. It was.
Yeah, I didn't know.
But
I was
either. I was ignorant to the fact that I had no idea.
And it's just like you didn't know that we were. It's because it's not something that's. I mean, I couldn't tell you any history or the background information about Guam or U.S. Samoa. But because I know that where I'm from, it's where U.S. territory makes citizens, I know that they are.
So
but I don't know their history and all that.
So if you're from Puerto Rico, it's just as easy as catching a plane flight to America, and you're good. Okay.
Well, here's the thing, though. Like growing up in Puerto Rico, I mean, 'cause obviously parts of Puerto Rico, but like
parts of my life, I'd live there. Yeah.
Well, because your dad was in the military,
Correct,
you were more of a military guy. You guys moved around a lot, but you have family that did grow up there.
Right. And I would always go visit.
I mean, the place is beautiful, right? They have beautiful beaches there. The weather's perfect. Why would anyone ever want to move out of there?
Hurricanes?
Well, yeah, that too.
Right.
Dude, I don't know.
Well,
so that's why I'm asking.
The most beautiful woman in the world still has an asshole and tit pits and, and a taint. You know what I'm saying?
Taint that a shame.
It's not all great. It's not all rainbows and popcorn and
right.
ice cream and whatnot.
Well, the industry.
So
what's the most popular industry there that keeps Puerto Rico like just thriving?
There's a lot of factories and stuff that do packaging and assembly for different. I want to say they do, Haynes used to have a big factory down there, and a lot of medical companies make medications down there or medical equipment. They sterilize it, and package it up or whatever. Yeah. And then rum.
Yeah.
They do.
Sugarcane used to be part of that because that's like what you need to make the rum.
Right. Yeah.
They don't know. They don't think anybody grows it in Puerto Rico anymore. I think they get it in from Honduras or Venezuela or something like that.
And Puerto Rico, I feel like Puerto Rico gets hit with hurricanes all the time.
And they're in so we live in Tornado Alley, right? So they're like in Hurricane Avenue, whatever they call it.
Like they're on Main Street for that shit.
Right. All those all the West Indies, what they call it?
Yeah.
All those islands from Cuba, Jamaica, all St. Thomas, St. Croix, all those Bahamas.
I think even the British Virgin Islands.
Yeah,
too.
it's all down there. It's all because it comes from off the coast of Africa, through the Pacific,
right?
But the southern part of it, and then it follows that warm air and goes
right to them.
Right.
Damn.
So,
because even if it goes high or goes low, if it goes low, it's going to go through Mexico and whatnot. If it goes high, it goes on the eastern seaboard. But we're anywhere in between there is where we're at. Florida's part of that.
Sure.
Well, Sarah went on vacation down there with one of her friends, like, I don't know, 15, 16 years ago, whatever it was. She was telling me about it. And she says there is a beach or an area where the water glows. There's like an afterglow to the reef or something.
They're bioluminescent algae.
Yeah.
Is that all around Puerto Rico?
No, there's like 3 places. And I want to say there's like only like 4 or 5 places in the world where this is.
That's cool.
Where you're on the surface, you're not down deep.
Yeah.
Because a lot of that bioluminescence is real deep.
Right.
In the ocean, the trenches and whatnot.
Sure.
So there's only a couple places accessible that level where people can go and see it and swim in it, kayak through it or whatever.
That's
and
cool.
Puerto Rico
man.
has 3 of them.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And there's a bioluminescent bay, a lagoon, and I can't remember what the other one technically is. But
I've seen pictures of those bioluminescent things. Like
Sarah,
I've only
Sarah
seen that
has
on
pictures
Facebook,
in her her old photos.
That's
and stuff.
awesome,
I'm like,
man.
this is cool. Like, I would love to see that one day. I mean, I wouldn't mind taking.
You're
a
a
vacation.
young man. You could still go see that.
There's some great
young 43-year-old.
there's some really great resorts
man.
on the North Shore.
Is it North Shore? Okay,
that's where the main San Juan, the main airport is and whatnot. Where most people go. And then down south, in Ponce, there's a big resort. Hilton has a golf course, casino, hotel, resort.
Hospitality is big there. Yeah,
yeah. It's not all inclusive like you get when you go to different places, but it's pretty. And my parents' house was like a 2-minute drive from that.
Is there a lot of like regionalisms there though? Like, say, like the northern Puerto Ricans have a different. They have different like accents than like the southerns or the western or the eastern.
I think the accent is pretty much the same across the island.
Okay,
but there's different attitudes.
Oh, absolutely.
Depending where you're from, up north in San Juan, that area, it's the most populated area, so that's the big city.
Right.
And Ponce is the second biggest one, which is where my family's from. But they say certain things that are maybe would be considered slang or whatever, and they don't quite say it the same way that we would. so that you'll have that regional. But that's like, I mean, somebody from Boston doesn't take the same as talk to somebody from Atlanta.
Right. Yeah.
You know.
Of course, but you guys, it's such a small, relatively speaking, small area that.
Yeah. It's
See,
like
no
75
one,
miles by 150 miles.
Yeah.
Like that.
No one loves their cousin from Atlanta, but everyone loves their cousin from Boston.
Boston. It's your cousin from Boston.
Hey, hand me a Sam Adams.
Hey there. Hey,
how do you like those fucking apples, do you? Let's go watch some Ben Affleck movies.
Affleck was the bomb in Phantoms, yo.
And he was great in Batman.
Yeah, all right. Have a wicked piss of ale.
Man, we should count all that as my quiz because I was feeling I was hitting
Dude,
some
you were
ballparks.
banging
Puerto
out
Rican.
some facts.
Yeah, we can do some Puerto Rican trivia tonight.
No,
What do you think? Like,
I think I
give
already
him
did
4
it.
freebies, maybe. Is that worth
I
4
had to
freebies?
score like 6 or 7 on that one already.
We'll remember that if we do trivia
Yeah.
later. We'll remember that.
Which we will. I mean, it's a traditional thing where all of our guests, whether they're repeating or new,
Speaking of trivia,
can do trivia.
Huh? Trivia? This guy?
Yeah,
Remember
somebody
that?
was dropping the ball last episode.
It was probably
Oh,
us.
you
It was
were?
probably all us.
No, man.
So, Dave,
No,
you-
somebody went to give ask a question 3 times and gave the answer.
asking
the question.
that was me.
It's okay. I wasn't even talking about that.
Yeah, I did.
I was proud of myself. What did I get? 9 out of 10, I think.
Yeah, I mean, you're pretty Kanye knowledgeable.
By the way,
Yeah,
that album,
that was I was like, he knows way too much about Kanye.
No kidding, right?
That's not healthy.
that album that he released the other night, it's still not out.
Oh, of course. He was just people were just walking in circles.
People were just
He
getting
was
their
walking around
steps
saying,
in,
"Shit,
yeah.
I still haven't written anything
he
yet."
had a
It's like, have you
mattress.
seen that Dave on Hulu?
Yeah, actually, I just started watching
So
that show.
that was that reminded me of fucking Ducky or Dickie rather. 'cause
yeah, little Dickie.
He the last couple episodes he can't fucking his like albums like overdue, past due. and he
I don't
can't
think
of
I'm that
anything.
far yet, but you
My
can
bad.
go ahead and say it. No, it's
Spoiler
okay. No,
alert.
it's okay. Go ahead and say
Pretty
it.
much what's happening to Kanye right now. Is what it all is.
Little Dickie's pretty good too, man.
So, have you seen the show that he's got
No.
on FX? It's called Dave. It's basically like Curb Your Enthusiasm, but it's Little Dicky. It's basically Little Dicky plays himself, and it's
Right.
his life. And the funny thing about it is, he's like such a like neurotic, regular Jewish dude, you know, off the camera. So the juxtaposition of that, and then him trying to be that
Yeah, when
rapper.
he's spitting his rhymes, he's in a different mindset, and he just becomes Lil Dicky. That's when he becomes Lil Dicky.
Yeah. Yeah. It's funny, man. If you guys are looking for a comedy, it's a good one. It's a good one.
Little Dickie?
He's got hair just like me too, doesn't he?
He's a little more Jew froey.
A little more Jew fried.
Yeah.
Does he tour at all?
I don't know. Does he? I don't
I
know.
mean,
he makes videos and shit. I know
you're
I
that.
really just know him from the fucking TV show. I may have seen him like a
You're more
skit
hippie
or
froey,
twice.
I think,
Yeah,
at this
yeah,
point.
yeah.
Did you use conditioner in your hair tonight?
That's all I used. I didn't do any shampoo.
Oh, it's very puffy and like
Yeah.
I just want to like
When Matt
to it.
when Matt came in, he asked me if I got a perm.
I did. I remember.
And then he
did.
was
Say
like,
that.
dude,
I heard him
your
say
hair
that.
looks so good, like little puppies.
Yeah.
Feels like a puppy dog.
I'm
tonight.
having a good hair day today.
You are,
so I'm
man.
letting
You
it
are,
flow.
man.
He
No,
didn't offer you
seriously.
any peanut
Sometimes
butter,
it
did he?
gets really fluffy. Like I'm still trying to figure out what
Dude,
to
it's
do.
a victimless crime.
Yeah.
peanut butter.
Still trying to figure out how to handle
boy.
all of this. Hey, no, that's
Hey,
not
I
cool.
was thinking about you with Sparky the other night. I've been thinking about that spot.
Well, I was watching some footage from Lollapalooza
Yeah.
Oh
the
my
other night,
god.
Yeah.
and Limp Bizkit's playing.
Oh, they're
Dude.
playing it.
No, so do you see the?
Have you seen
have you
Fred
seen-
Durst?
Yeah, he looks like
He looks like an old man.
he looks like bad grandpa.
Yeah, let me pull up a picture of him.
So anyway,
He does.
So with
does.
a
He really
suit jacket on, and
he
looks
wears
he's
like
got a
this
wig.
members only jacket with like these baggy brown pants, and he has like this long gray hair.
Dude, the handlebar mustache is what gets me.
Now this is without the wig on. He does
not have the wig
on in this picture, but you could tell.
Is it a wig?
No, dude, that's.
Is that his hair?
This is a fairly recent picture, but he doesn't have the wig on. In those recent pictures that came out, he's
Yeah.
had some kind of wig on. Let me see if I can pull that
so
one up
the
specifically.
gray hair is just a wig. He's really bald.
I believe so. I think so. I don't know if he's bald. Here's one. This right here.
So that's a wig.
That's what
When
I
saw
read.
it-
What a
when I saw
weirdo.
that, I immediately thought wig.
Yeah, that's what I read online was that it was a wig.
Well, he wore it on stage.
Did he?
And he performed with it on.
And he's still out there
that-
doing
if
Limp
that's
Bizkit
real-
songs.
And Wes Borland wasn't there.
That's
Hey,
a hell
man.
of a head of hair if that's
right.
real, bro.
Wes wasn't
and we're
there.
talking about it, so
And that's thick hair if that's real.
Did he get a good reaction
maybe
from the crowd?
he got
Were
one
they
of those
loving it?
pube transplants, like they do it. You know, they take it off your ass and stick it on your
Right,
head.
maybe
right?
that's what it is.
Put a light on it, and that shit grows.
Why do you think my hair's so curly, Scott?
Honestly, dude, when I was watching it and like when he was like singing, it was just it wasn't that great. It wasn't that great of a performance, but like it was your cliche crowd with like all these meatheads with their shirts off, moshing and all that. It was just like, hey, it's all for the nookie, and then like you see all these like dudes mount up.
Dudes our age.
They're just throwing like elbows. No, this is a younger crowd.
Really? Well, yeah, Lollapalooza.
Like dudes our age are not fucking moshing. We're like, we have jobs, we can't, we have families, we can't go moshing.
I can't mosh tomorrow. I got to go to work.
Right.
Or you imagine telling your wife, honey,
caused trouble once before previously.
But like so anyway, Fred Durst, he did something really idiotic. He recently lost an online auction for a handmade action figure of himself.
Couldn't afford it, huh?
He couldn't actually. So I guess the Instagram story that the maximum bid was $415, and he came up short. So he can't be making much money right now.
Oh, poor guy.
$415.
But he lost
got rent, man.
He couldn't come off of
Who the hell is buying a Fred Durst figurine?
Who the hell's making a Fred Durst figurine?
Right.
Like, who wants one?
Fred Durst's publicist.
Like, is there someone sitting in their basement with the whole band?
Obviously, somebody outbid him with that, so they're going to give it to him for birthday or something like that.
Did any of you guys watch the Woodstock 99
I never
thing
liked
yet?
Fred Durst. I always thought he was a big douche.
I agree. Did you watch the Woodstock 99 thing yet on HBO?
Not yet, but it's on my list.
Yeah,
on my list as well, but I remember it.
Yeah, man, it was a shit show.
It was a shit show.
Fred Durst was like pretty much the one that incited the worst part of it.
Oh, yeah, he was all about it. He was like, he was inciting just, let's fucking destroy shit.
Oh, dude, they were
the
setting
porta
shit on
potties,
fire.
the bottle of waters are $5.
So that's what it was. They were like getting the porta potties, they were turning them over to make mud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the fucking nastiest thing ever.
And they were
right?
sliding down the hill. And
and he was like egging the mud people on,
it's
right?
gross.
There's a documentary series on Netflix, and it's called Pop or Pop Music or something like that.
I think I may have watched an episode or two.
I think I
of that.
watched it, yeah.
And there's one about the big event shows, Lollapalooza, and they go into all that history and whatnot and all the craziness that.
Oh yeah.
But a few of those episodes were pretty good. Highly recommended. Pop is not.
Yeah, I think I watched one or two.
They did have
episodes of
one episode on pop, what we consider pop music, but the other genres were
Didn't they
country, rap, and whatnot.
Didn't they do an episode specifically on auto-tune?
Yes.
Yeah.
That I really like that one.
Yeah, that was
really
the
good.
one that I watched, and it was great. Of course, it featured T-Pain a lot. Because I'm one of those people, man. Like,
did it have Cher in it at all?
That's what they were talking about.
talked about
They
that.
always blame him. He's the poster boy of it.
But
he
was the
wasn't
first.
even the first or the second person that did it.
Right.
Yeah.
And the other interesting thing about auto-tune is that the technology was developed by a guy who was fucking digging oil wells in the bottom of the ocean.
Break up rocks, the noise frequency to be able to make the drilling easier.
Yeah.
No kidding.
And then somehow
he
it
said
ended
he
up,
did it just for fun.
Yeah.
Huh.
Had no idea
Right.
that it was gonna.
He says, "Oh, they're
you know.
trying to do this. I can do that. I know the math. I know the calculate the waves."
Yeah,
Dude.
it's interesting. You should watch that episode.
Yeah.
But then he also says that, it's going to help you do your proper, tuning of get you in the right note range or whatever. But the infamous ones with Cher and T-Pain, it was set to a setting that it wasn't intended to be used that way.
Right.
Yeah. I
Because,
knew that.
Like the distinct sound that everybody's,
Yeah,
that's auto-tune. That
where
distinct.
it moves from one semitone up to the next
Right.
with no gliding in between.
Yeah.
Right.
And
So-
actually, so like bands like the Chili Peppers use
was
it.
widely used. The thing is that people only realized it when it was to that weird setting that we
Yeah.
all now have come to be accustomed to saying.
Yeah.
Right.
When we hear that, we know exactly that's auto-tune.
Basically, what it does is
Dude, that's worth another bonus point.
Yeah, no shit. It takes the pitch of your voice,
Watch a lot of documentaries.
and if you're like over halfway to say an F,
Yeah.
but you're below halfway down to an E,
It'll just boost you
it
right on
boosts you up to that note instantly, so you don't have the sliding up to the
Wow.
note that you have.
And
with-
that's what everybody likes.
You can control
Yeah.
the speed and how quickly it does it or doesn't do it.
Yeah. I've got it
I'm
on
sorry.
my.
Yeah, how quickly somebody does or doesn't do it.
Yeah.
You can control that quickness.
Wow.
And that's when they were putting it to that one setting that
Yeah.
wasn't really intended to be used that way.
I'm pretty fucking tired of autotune at this
Yeah,
point.
I think everyone is.
Why do they keep making songs with it then?
Because
Somebody's
artists
listening
still
to it.
like it.
I get that.
Majority of them suck, but T-Pain can sing.
That's the
Yeah.
sad part of
Yeah.
it, though. Really.
Well, he said he was looking for a distinct sound.
Yeah.
He wanted to sound
different.
different than anybody else.
And clearly
he was,
it worked.
He was using something that was available to anybody and everybody to use to alter your voice. And it's not like that was the first thing ever done. And they went to all these examples. What was that? There was a guitar that had a tube that went into your mouth.
Yeah, that was the talk box.
Yeah,
Frampton
Peter
used
Frampton used it. Aerosmith used it on
okay,
Sweet
he
Emotion.
can't really play the guitar. He can't really sing. Just because he was using that to sound different.
See,
that's what I'm saying. That was another example. I can't remember what it was.
That's where I agree. That's where I disagree with most other musicians. Being a musician myself, I totally love hip hop. I love sampling. That's a complete art form in and of itself. And I have a lot of musician friends that disagree with me.
You know, I see both sides of it though too, because if you were the artist coming up through that time that was putting that music out, now to have people using it like this, I understand their frustration, but I also see the art aspect of it too. I'm taking this tune and I'm recrafting it for something else.
Yeah,
now, there is a different compensation process there is now. Like back in the day, you can get away with it.
Well, you know what? That's the problem with today.
But now, you have to get it cleared. You have to compensate them, whatever, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And I mean, they created it. They should do their
You got to clear your samples.
George Clinton is making out like a bandit now.
Oh my God, yes.
Because they're taking everything. They're sampling a lot of his shit.
Roger Trout.
And I mean, it's keeping him relevant, but also he's making tons of money from it because, I mean, obviously for them to take some of his stuff, he's charging a pretty penny for it.
Oh, some of his stuff. I'm pretty sure it's all of his stuff.
And the Godfather of Soul also.
Yeah, we've talked about James Brown many times.
What you doing with my stuff,
Love that guy.
Hey, what you doing with my sample?
Hit me.
Rest in power.
Rest in power.
But Lollapalooza, dude. Lollapalooza is, there's a huge range of different bands. You have like Miley Cyrus, Post Malone.
Who the hell is Marshmello? I know I should know
Journey?
that name.
Were the Black Pumas there?
Journey's in it. I don't see
Marshmello
that
is a
here.
DJ.
I really dig Journey in their current lineup, man.
Really?
Yeah.
With the little Filipino kid?
That little Filipino kid is
that's
I don't know
right.
his name.
Some little short dude, right?
I think he can only, like, really the only English the dude knows is the songs.
Right.
Like, he's learning it, but he is killing it, man.
I've seen that dude. I haven't listened to.
I had no idea that
other than
there's
Journey
a documentary on that as well.
Yeah, I watched that where they ran across him on YouTube somewhere and flew to the Philippines.
Yeah, because you like doing karaoke and one.
Yeah. Yeah, he's doing karaoke one night, and and there's two dudes in the band from Journey.
I just saw them
out in the
week.
audience.
Wow. Black Pumas is in. They were part of it. Jimmy Eat World. They're an old. I mean, obviously Jimmy Eat World's old.
Yeah,
they've been around for like 20-year band right there. I wouldn't mind seeing Post Malone. I mean, I know he's crazy, but I think he's a great musician.
I like him.
I really like Megan Thee Stallion. As
quintessential artist mindset. You know, he's just this is what I do.
Yeah, did you see him him and Travis Barker? They were covering all the Nirvana songs
stuff
during the
during
the first part of COVID.
Yeah,
I think it's funny if you go back in Post Malone's career, he hung out in Nashville a lot trying to make it there.
Mm-hmm.
Could you imagine that dude trying to make it in Nashville?
I know,
like
today.
you just don't have that look, man.
The thing is he didn't. All the tattoos are recent. All of them are recent. He just, I guess, with Beaver, and they did tattoos together or whatever, and then just snowballed from there. He's like, I'm just getting my whole face and body tattooed.
I mean, at that point, it's either
I'm going neck.
Right. I'm either making it or I'm working at the local FS Fast Style.
Right.
I'm all in.
Modest Mouse. I haven't heard Modest Mouse in forever.
Wow, that's a blast.
Modest Mouse. That's already all right. Yeah, that's a great song.
Da Baby.
Da Baby.
Isn't the Baby the one that got in big trouble for
I don't know
talking shit on? Or was it Lil Baby? Was
There's
that Da Baby or Lil
I feel
Baby?
so old anymore.
I know, man.
All these new artists, I have no idea.
I can't keep the baby
nothing.
straight.
I just found out who Doja Cat was. And I was like,
oh, Doja Cat's badass.
Doja Cat was on Dave on that
that's
show.
how I found out who she was.
She's pretty gorgeous too.
She is a fucking
she
chameleon,
is.
man. Because you'll see her in like a bunch of different stuff, and she looks different every time.
Wow.
She's got the twinkle in her eye.
She's got crazy eye like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah, she's got crazy eye. For sure.
She's got left eye.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, did you listen to that episode?
I've listened to all of them.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Dave finds crazy eye attractive, man.
I'm telling you, man.
Do we have any nails left from?
Oh, dude, I think there's maybe one over there.
We're gonna put Angel to work tonight, huh?
Maybe Angel.
I don't know if we
might
have
do
any
it.
wraps
Ben-
or
okay.
anything, man. Speaking of, how are your guys' arms? By the
Bending
way,
nail.
My arm's still jacked.
I think I'm okay, but I'm not putting any weight on my right hand.
Like
just-
I don't know how I'm
You
gonna.
guys really had to work on those for a while to bend them.
I have no idea how I'm gonna.
For it
go
to
off this
hurt
week.
that much in my mind, I'm like they were just rubbing it and rubbing it and rubbing it.
no, I don't. Matt just went up and did it.
I did. I just.
He just went up and like I think, did the initial like effort to really come down on it, and when
started.
it bent, that's when he went crazy.
He was like,
yeah.
and it felt amazing when I did it.
Yeah,
it was hot.
I'm sure Matt had a raging hard on down his leg.
I
man.
did. I sure did.
He had a cucumber down to his down.
It was semi.
Did Sarah get woke up that night when you got home?
Wasn't
Did she-
flaccid.
No, we all went home and got the Bengay. Oh,
I don't know what I did to my arm, but
Is it still hurting for real?
yeah. When
What about you, Scotty?
my pinky still hurts a little, but it's not bad.
I
bent that nail right here, and the head just like pushed out on my finger. It hurt like hell.
Yeah.
But I wasn't gonna. I'm tough. And then I just did this little itty bitty bend. Oh, sorry guys, I'm a puss.
I swear, I think I severely strained it.
That's over there.
I'm serious. I'm
seriously,
serious,
guys.
It's like even when I was steering, like my
Is that a workman's comp if you're doing a podcast? I don't know.
even when I'm driving, I drive a lot.
Insured and bonded.
I drive a lot with my left arm.
Yeah.
So like when I'm turning, I can feel that muscle that I'm working, and it just I don't know what I did.
Something's not right.
I need
tore
to
it
go
up,
see the
man.
doctor.
Right.
Has a level 2 mild contusion.
It hurts, man. I don't know what
Matt,
I
we're
did.
going to have to take the arm.
It's called being 43.
Yeah.
Right. Guy with the eye patch on TV.
Oh, yeah.
Did you have a steel bender on your podcast? Does it hurt when you drive? Call 1-877.
You may be entitled to compensation.
I can't help it. I love bending steel for
I
a
just
living.
love it so.
Was Taylor somewhat on your podcast? If so, call 1-877.
Call Patchy and Patch Ass, or whatever.
Patchy and Patch
Patchy
ass.
and Patchless.
I like it. That sounds legit to me. Sounds about as legit as any of the other ones I see.
Hey, while we're at it, huge thanks to our Patreon. While we're talking, our Patreon subscribers, Taylor.
Taylor
He's
Zoom,
one.
our homie.
Biscuit Strength.
Biscuit Strength.
I hope that's him at least.
It is.
Good old Biscuit.
And our friends at
And
Jeff
our
City
friends,
Paranormal
yeah,
Society.
who have a big Halloween show coming up.
That's right.
Yeah, let's talk about that real quick.
Let's do.
Yeah.
Theirs or ours?
Well, let's talk about ours first.
We're going to
Okay.
do our own. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you have a story you want to share with us, whether it's paranormal or something weird, doesn't have to be a ghost. Maybe something weird happened where you got followed home and
Maybe
you
you're
got away from that situation.
Yikes.
But something spooky like that or life-threatening. We want to hear it.
Yeah, especially if it's life-threatening.
You don't have to tell us your name if you want to send us. Obviously, if you DM us, we're going to know who you are, but we'll keep it anonymous.
Yeah, just say you
on the
want it
air.
anonymous. We'll keep it anonymous, no problem.
But you can also call us, too, and leave us a
yeah,
voicemail.
if you want to leave it.
That way we have no idea who you are. Call us, 573-246-0779. Leave us a message.
I would have no idea who your voice
Intentionally
is.
do a really bad voice.
But if you
No,
tell me
put it
to
back.
on the voicemail, I will disguise it.
Yeah, use one of those things.
Yeah, I'll give you the filter.
But if you want to, DM us on Facebook and just,
IG.
let us know, or email us and tell us the story so
No,
we can,
absolutely.
tell the
want to
story for
include
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be a good show, guys.
Halloween's always a good
Promises to be-
time.
yeah.
I love Halloween.
Right?
My favorite holiday.
And there's a guy out there who hates it, and fuck that guy.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
I don't mind it. I just don't think that people
Oh.
should already have pumpkins in front of their house and whatnot.
Do you really?
Really?
No, we don't.
Oh,
I'm
what are you
just saying.
saying?
Holy
I
shit.
know those are people that are like ready to go.
Oh, Sarah.
Yeah.
Sarah's my wife. She's ready to go.
She's
man.
right.
Like I saw a meme that said we have Friday the 13th. Does that mean we get to set up early?
People love their Halloween, though, man.
Hell yes.
It's a great holiday.
It's a fun holiday.
Absolutely.
It is. It's where kids get to be kids and adults get to be kids too.
Yeah, I was going to say,
you
grown-ups
know?
get to be
But,
kids,
but
too.
there's something like in the air. The weather's changing. It's nice and cool out.
Yeah.
I'm
mean,
kind of looking forward to that with the heat
Man,
index
this
at
is-
I'm done with
105.
this bullshit.
I know,
the
right?
swamp ass season, man.
Yeah,
Like I'm done.
105.
There's a
It's
fucking line running down the street with some apes. I'm like, what the hell's going on here?
It's ridiculous.
It's Africa hot out there,
It's
man.
ridiculous.
It is. I'm done with it. Some,
Heat index has been over 100.
Yeah, it's been crazy.
some fucking giraffes
That's,
are in your
that's
like,
why the hair
bedroom
looks like
window.
the reason why the hair looks the way it looks.
It was
God
105 today, I think, when
That
I was
humidity.
headed to work.
I'm done with it, man. I'm
Just
done.
naturally curled that shit, huh?
Yeah.
Bring on the colder weather, Mother Nature.
Back when I had hair,
I'm ready
back in
for
the
it.
day, I had the same problem. Wink.
All right, bitches, we're going to take a break?
Yeah.
Let's break it down.
All right,
Break
we'll
it
see
down.
you guys on the flip side.
What the fuck was that?
MC Hammer, bro.
Oh.
Now you get it, right? Okay.
You can't touch this.
You got the baggy pants, too?
I can
hope?
edit that.
Oh.
I had the baggy pants.
Hey guys, it's Matt, and we always talk about Last Flight Brewing Company, and we never exaggerate on how good it is there. They have this wonderful indoor space where you can fit a bunch of your friends or your family. You can take your dog in there. Also, kids are welcomed. We can all drink as equals. It's a great spot. If you want to sit outside, there's tons of space. It's a great spot for a sunny afternoon with friends, families, even colleagues. You can do it all out there. Games, cornhole, whatever your vice is. They also have a carefully crafted beer menu which changes all the time. Each beer they put out is delicious. Also, Last Flight won first place at the Missouri Beer Festival. They've come a long way in a short time, so check them out. You can find them on Facebook and online at lastflightbrewing.com. If you're local, check out Last Flight Brewing Company today. Go enjoy some sunshine. Get off your couch. Go. Go right now. Fill up your growler.
So we're back, and we have
back.
Angel in the studio tonight. Obviously, you're listening this far into the podcast.
Thank you.
Yeah, duh.
Thanks for staying with us.
Thanks. We get better. We
Right.
get better.
You never know. Somebody might want to tune in and start the podcast halfway through.
Exactly.
Dude, so like before I came over here tonight, when, I was watching some of that Field of Dreams game between
Yeah, we were
the White Sox and the
Yankees.
Yankees. Yeah. So, dude, the field is amazing looking.
That's what Iowa.
The field is actually, it's literally right next to the original Field of Dreams.
There it is. Dave's
Okay,
got
so
it
they
pulled
didn't
up.
destroy the original.
No,
one.
it's still
Oh,
there.
that's great.
Oh, it's
They
commercial
preserved it.
time. Hold on.
They have commercials in between pitches these days.
Right. So, but said they preserved the
Yeah,
original
that's
field.
what that was.
Yeah. So here's the thing: you can pay. I think you can pay or just go up there for free, and hit some balls on the field.
Oh, that'd be cool. Take some BP.
Well, on the original field.
Yeah, yeah.
So you can like play softball there with the boys. Just have like some BP,
Imagine have softball league out
and
there.
you're just knocking them into like the cornfields.
So this is
There it is. Yeah.
This is not the smartest question in the world for a baseball fan like myself, but are they going to continue to have games there from time to time? What are they going to use
I bet they'll make
it
it
for?
an annual game.
They should make it because I want to see Kevin Costner over here.
Right, because they built that. They built basically a smaller stadium, but it's regulation size baseball field.
Mm-hmm.
But they didn't go crazy and build a full stadium. But it's
So you have seats. You have seats and concessions like to the right and to the left, like third base and first base side. So out in the outfield, it's all completely bare. There's cornfields and some other stuff and a giant
they don't have any
scoreboard.
bleachers out there.
No, they have bleachers like on the
side,
just on the sides,
down the baselines.
Yeah, just on the baselines.
I wish they'd build a stadium like the one in the Sandlot, and with James Earl Ray living in the backyard with his dog, stealing your home run balls.
But
Didn't James Earl Ray
It
kill?
looks great.
No, sorry.
It looks great.
What's the guy's name? I always confuse those two. The guy who did Darth Vader's voice.
Oh, James Earl Jones.
James Earl Jones.
James
Sorry.
Earl Ray shot Martin Luther King.
James Earl Jones, if you're listening, I apologize. He's not listening.
He's dead.
They
dude.
will come, Ray.
Well, see,
they will come.
Well, James Earl Jones is alive.
Well, wait, sorry. James Earl Jones, if you're listening.
What just happened here?
Come on, man.
He's got to double down.
Hey, those are pretty similar names.
Yeah.
You got to cut me a break, man. Come on now.
Hey, man, with hair like that, I'll cut you anything, Dave.
Thank you, buddy. Just
You
don't,
glorious bastard, you.
just don't cut my hair.
Fucking prick.
So is it time, boys?
It's time. Maddie, you got the button ready
You
over
got
there,
the-
dude?
Yeah,
El
I'm gonna get it
Button
ready
Arena.
Let's make this happen, guys.
Oh.
Yeah,
Maybe.
it's,
Hold on.
No, it's okay. It's gonna happen.
Are we having difficulties?
It's loading.
Yeah, no, it's okay. It's that part of the night, folks,
Right?
where
And it's not really because it's only our second segment. Oh, there it is.
Testing the will and the patience of their guest. It's time for Old 77 Trivia. Hey, beaches.
I'm making faces at the laptop. It's like, oh, he can see the answers.
I know, right? Yeah.
No, I wasn't looking. That's where I couldn't.
That's why it's in my lap
Classic
now.
old
Turn it
77
sideways.
trivia.
Oh, classic, right? Yeah. Oh, God. Oh, man.
All right, so we have decided what on general. Or are we gonna go Puerto Rico?
We can do both, man.
We can do
Just, like,
both,
Mix
yeah.
it up a little
I
bit.
got some generals over here.
Why don't one guy do one thing, one guy do the other?
Okay.
All right, sounds
That's what
good.
she said. Okay.
Hold up there.
Is that a DP
So-
invitation?
It's a safe place, Angel.
You got it there, Maddie?
So, yeah, I got a safe word. Orange.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay. Orange.
Orange, okay.
Yeah.
Color of fruit. Color of fruit. You got to specify it.
It's a smart one because there is no word that rhymes with orange.
S'morange.
So you can't.
Yeah, but the last time I got in trouble because
All
she
words
kept
are
saying
made up.
orange the color, and I knew it was I thought it was orange the fruit, so it didn't work. It backfired.
Damn it! Yeah, technicality.
And it backfired.
I stole that joke. That was a meme.
It's easy to. I could see how that would happen, man.
All right, so we're doing how many? God.
Oh my goodness.
What are we gonna do? 10?
Sugar cookie.
Let's do 12 like we did last week.
Did we do 12?
Let's try to stay consistent.
Okay, well, he's already got an automatic 4.
Okay,
Yes.
congratulations
Bonus,
on
so if
that.
I get any wrong, those cover me.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you have the possibility to be the
we're gonna
all-time
do
champion.
12.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go, boys. Question number 1.
All right, Maddie, you going? You want me to go?
Go for it.
Okay.
I'll take the second one.
Okay. Which sea creature has 3 hearts? You want? I'll give you multiple choice.
Yeah.
Ask Siri.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Hello, Siri.
Blue whale, octopus, shark,
This is a tough one.
Right?
eel.
I was thinking octopus originally before you gave me multiple choice, and I thought, no. I really know anything about anatomy.
No, wait, hold on.
But now I know not to
There
say
you go.
octopus.
You had one job, Maddie.
So,
My thumb slipped.
blue whale's a mammal, so he moved one heart.
He's not even answered yet.
My thumb totally
I'm still
slipped
thinking,
off
I'm
the
still
button.
Blue whale's what mammal,
sorry,
right?
bro.
Mammal. So
You
that's
got
gonna
it,
be one
brother.
heart.
That was good.
I
I knew that was a
Can
tough
we start
and
over?
the shark's
Can
a
we get,
fish,
another
right?
question?
Shark's a fish.
No,
No, he's got
So
this.
no.
He's got this. He's got this.
I'm thinking it through. Shark's a fish, right?
Yeah.
And then what was the last thing? What was the other thing?
I don't know, but
eel.
you said you were thinking octopus,
Yeah, right off the
and
bat,
that's the right answer, so I'm giving it to you.
All
brother.
right.
So I didn't need to go through all that. I guess.
No. Oh wait, I guess we're starting it over. Here we go.
That's some bullshit.
You are about
Some
to
bullshit
enter the Trivia Octagon.
What a shit show.
This is
My country, where I come from,
77
that is
Trivia.
bullshit, man.
That
All
there's
right.
some bullshit.
All right, so new question. Or are we gonna go with the same one?
I'll start off.
Question number 1 was good. We were good
Okay,
to go.
so Angels.
Angels
1-0.
1. Actually, he's
5-0.
5.
5-0.
Oh,
5-0.
well, from earlier.
Because
yeah.
all the Puerto Rico questions we threw out.
God, you guys did throw. He threw some knowledge at us,
Well,
man.
I also do have another Puerto Rican question.
All
Do
right,
it.
let's see it. Let's hear it.
Okay, so here we go. In English, what does Puerto Rico mean?
Ooh,
Rich port.
That is correct.
that's easy for a man whose first language is Spanish.
Yeah, I
right?
can translate anything you want me to translate.
Woo, he's
Well,
the man.
You know, I was just trying to get you going here.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Oh boy.
Looking out for you, man. So, question number 3.
Question number 3. Let's see. Gosh.
Dave.
I don't know. Give me one, Matt. You got one? These are all really hard.
What the? Okay, 1 second.
What is
Who-
what is the Italian word for pie?
What was he?
The Italian word for pie.
Yeah. I hate to give you multiple choice, but I will if I have to.
You're gonna have to. I don't have a clue.
Okay.
Think of an Italian pie, and what do you think of?
It's. I mean, I'm married. I can't be saying stuff like that on the air.
Gee whiz.
Okay, not that.
Pie. I'm sorry. Italian pie.
Well, a hot broad,
Okay.
Sophia
In
Loren,
Italian,
I don't know.
in Italy, they
In
might
Italy.
say a
Oh.
blank pie.
Oh, wow. Just give it away,
Oh, yeah.
Dave.
Pizza? Pizza means
Yeah, it's a
pie?
pizza.
Really?
Yeah, congratulations. Give him a ding, Maddie.
Ding, 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 ding.
Now, you think that would be basic trivia that almost everybody should know as popular as pizza is?
Yeah, but not you.
Not me. Did you guys know that?
Yeah, because I'm
Well, I know it because I had the answer in front of
Well,
me.
I mean-
otherwise I may have been stumped. Yeah, I may have been stumped.
Damn, are we
otherwise.
bending stuff again?
I'm sorry.
I'm having flashbacks, PTSD and shit.
My wrist hurts.
I like how
So-
he gives hard questions, but he'll give it away, too.
Right, of
Love
course.
it, love it.
Dave will slay it.
I'm a softie.
Dave will throw. Dave's the type like my old home ec teacher. Give you this really hard test with a hand drawn spatula. Come around and be like, you know what that is. You know what that is. That. Look around. That's a spatula. Thanks, teacher. All right.
So this, the next question has to do with
Ball
your
sacks?
beloved Miami Dolphins.
Oh, boy.
And it's a good one too.
Don't. This is the same site, man. So don't read the answer.
Okay. Yeah, I see it now.
Yeah.
I see clearly now.
I see the same stuff. I'm like, oh no.
So, who was the first Dolphin quarterback to pass for more than 400 yards in a game? This is multiple choice. David Woodley, Earl Morrell, Dan Marino, or Bob Greasy?
Those last two are the first two that popped in my head. And Greasy obviously was there before Marino.
Yeah, think it out.
He was good, but was he that good?
Toughie.
Because I could see them both having done it, but Marino having more. Fuck it. I'm going to guess Greasy. Marino.
No,
Not even Marino?
It was David Woodley.
Jackass.
I don't even know who that is.
Right,
But Woodley, who passed for 408 yards in a 28-27 loss to the Dallas Cowboys on October 25th, 1981.
All right.
That's an old one.
Yeah. 80, but still, 81.
That's a
to
tough
me
one, I
isn't
guess. So.
Question
81.
number
So we are on
7?
question. This is question number 5.
5.
I got to get something more current.
Okay.
1, 2, 3,
5
4,
from you guys.
5.
I got the 4 from before.
Yeah, you got the 4 from before.
This is 5 from
Okay.
you guys.
All right. Who sang a song about being a walrus and an Eggman? I can give you multiple choice if you want.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Okay, well then I'm going to give you multiple choice.
I'm sorry.
All right, here we go.
You're talking to me, right?
Okay, so here we go.
For it. Go ahead.
I think you'll get it once I give you the choices. The Kinks, the Beatles, the Doors, or Janis Joplin. Who sang a song about being an Eggman and a walrus?
Beatles.
Give it to him.
There
Maddie.
it is, baby.
Yeah. Did it click?
Honestly, I did not understand the question.
beautiful.
Yeah, it's kind of a weirdly
Originally.
worded question. Yeah.
Yeah, and then the second time you read the question, like, okay, I got it.
Yeah. I knew you'd get it once you heard the choices. I knew it would click. Good job, brother.
All right, question number 6.
Okay, question number 6. This has to do with the Dolphins as well. This one goes back. You probably know this one. Which team did the Dolphins beat to claim their first Super Bowl victory? It's multiple choice. Redskins, 49ers, Cowboys, or Vikings?
I was thinking Redskins or Colts is what I was thinking. And since the Colts weren't one of those options, then I guess I'll go with the Washington Football Club.
Is that your final answer?
It's like, you're wrong, Angel. Change it.
Or he's like, you got it right. Change it, Angel.
no,
You
change
said
it.
Washington?
Washington is who I'm guessing.
That is correct.
Oh, snap. He almost made me change my answer. I considered it.
No, that was good.
That was that's good hosting right there.
Question number 7.
We are on
suspense.
question number 8.
God,
actually.
man, these numbers keep changing on me. Okay.
Yeah, that's what numbers do.
every time.
Damn this counting.
Damn it. Okay. All right, here we go. Arachnophobia is an irrational fear of what?
Spiders.
Give it to him. Good job. Easy because of the movie, right?
Right.
Yeah.
We all saw the movie.
And here is another Miami Dolphins question.
Have I gotten one of those right yet?
Oh.
Flipper. Flipper.
Yeah, I can't do
Dolphins have huge slongs.
True or false?
They mate for pleasure.
They do, man. They
Right?
They
we
do
had
mate
that.
for
We had that
pleasure,
whole
yes.
thing with that MIT study with the dolphin.
Oh
and
yeah,
the
that right.
chick was like,
Yeah,
She
giving
had
him,
a relationship with it.
giving him dolphin handies.
He loved it. You look over, Dolphin's got a cigarette in his mouth.
Yelling at her to go get him another Coke out of the fridge. What the hell? All right, next
It's
question.
Flipper.
Okay.
Why are there people clapping in the
I
background?
don't know.
Because people love a dolphin who
People
can
love
do like
Flipper.
multiple things, man.
Okay,
And they're there for the sandwich.
enough of that.
Okay.
Just here for
So,
the sardines.
multiple choice. Here we go. Who was the Dolphins' first 1,000-yard rusher? Here's your choices. Jim Kike, Larry Zonka, Ricky Williams, or Mercury Morris?
What a name.
I want to say Zonka. Yeah.
There you go.
Boom.
That was a hard one.
I thought maybe Mercury Morris.
Yeah.
He's a shit talking machine.
What a name though, right?
Right? That's a great
he was
name.
on a 72 undefeated team, and he's the first one to talk smack about they still can't beat us, so nobody can still go undefeated and win the whole title.
He's
blah,
the
blah.
successful Uncle Rico.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't Zonka also a co-host of American Gladiators back in the day?
He was,
Yeah.
and he was also on.
Coach put me in. I threw that football over the mountain.
I had a coach that was on that show.
I had a guy I went to high school with was on that show.
Who?
Nice.
Charlie Adams.
Okay.
He was-
Ted LePage was also on that show.
How
too.
did
Well,
any
he
of
was
them-
he wasn't like on the show. He
was one of the.
Did
he was one
any
of the
of them do
contestants.
it?
Well, you're
Yeah.
talking about Ted LePage.
No, the guy. I
Your
knew.
guy.
Guy
Same
he
with
knew.
Ted LePage.
So
He
did
was a
either of your
contestant.
guys win the thing? Did they get to the end?
He
Did they
won
do
it,
all?
and he
don't
made it
remember.
all the way to the quarterfinals before he got.
I honestly
knocked out.
don't remember.
Nice.
Yeah.
Zonka, he was a hard runner. I mean, he was
He was a
legend.
big dude.
He's a legend in Dolphins history, man.
All right, we're ready.
Yes.
But what a name though! Like some
Mercury
chicks,
Morris.
like, what's your name? Mercury Morris.
Mercury
Like,
Morris.
Damn, what's this guy got here?
Absolutely.
Alliteration.
Got
Okay.
some lead in his pants.
Which planet shares its name with a dog?
Pluto.
Give it
Excuse
to
me,
him.
I had a birthday and I was trying to.
I was ready to give you multiples, bro, but you fired that one off like it was nothing. Good
So
job.
technically, Pluto's not really a planet anymore.
Well, that's true, but fuck it. It's,
Okay, good enough for me.
Yeah, fuck it.
By whose standards?
Right.
So
Yeah,
the next, 50 years from now, they got other people in charge and their standards change. Well, we're going to reclassify everything.
Pluto's
and now you got
always
two more
a planet
planets.
in my heart.
So it's whatever.
Pluto's still a planet in my heart.
Yeah, man, Pluto got ripped off. It's bullshit.
Disney got a hold of that one.
Yeah. Whose turn is it to ask a question?
I think it's Maddie's.
It's mine. Yeah. It's another dolphin question.
And we're in the penultimate question, by the way.
All right, that means I got to
This
do
is
one
the
more.
penultimate.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah, the penultimate.
Okay.
Second
so
from the last.
Here we go. In which season was Dan Marino named the NFL's most valuable player? It's his first season, second season, third season, or fourth season.
I want to say his first season. I want to say that's when he took him to the Super Bowl. Was that first season, and he never made it back. But that's my initial thought was his first season.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
That is wrong.
And I got a bell for being wrong.
That was his. It was actually his second
His
season.
second season.
Oh, so it is wrong?
Yeah.
I thought you were playing with him.
No. Dude, he had 48. He had 48 touchdown passes, most passing yards. He had over 5,000 passing yards.
Wow.
That was 85.
Let's see.
Hello, Danny Marino.
Doesn't say the year.
So I want to say his rookie year was 84. So
he led the Dolphins to a 14-2
Just got over that,
regular season record and made an appearance in Super Bowl. Which one was that? 21 or something.
early.
I don't know.
80. Yeah, it was 85, so whatever.
Yeah. Back in the day when
But
bitches
yeah, it
were
was like you're
bitches.
starting. I mean, right early career, and you go to your Super Bowl your first year,
Isn't
second
that
year,
crazy?
and
Isn't
then
that
you
crazy?
never make it back.
Yeah.
Yet you set record after record after record,
And you're a Hall of Fame
after
quarterback.
record after record, and first ballot Hall of Famer.
That
Never
dude
made it.
never had a running back. Never had a running game.
Did he win the Super Bowl that he was in?
No.
Never
won the
he
Super
never
Bowl.
he never won.
Never
Best
won
quarterback
one.
never to win a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Like McNabb.
I watch him up there every once in a while, like talking. I think like the dream team there would be him and the dude from St. Louis.
Who's that guy?
The running back from St. Louis. that
Oh,
played
Marshall
for-
Falk?
Yeah, Marshall Falk.
Falk.
Yeah,
Thank
he
you.
was amazing.
That
Oh,
dude
he
was
sure
amazing. That guy could get through anybody.
Even if you didn't watch football and you watched him run, you're
Yeah.
like, damn.
Even me,
Yeah.
not being a sports guy, knew something was special about that cat.
And that dude is totally underrated.
Kind of like Barry Sanders, man.
Oh my god.
As far as anybody can watch what he
amazing.
did and be amazed.
If you're a millennial out there and you're like, who's Barry Sanders?
Yeah, if you got lost in all that,
Look him up.
Check him out on YouTube.
I
and-
kind of did.
And if you're a football fan, you will love it.
You don't know Barry Sanders, guy?
No, I know Barry
Oh, okay,
Sanders.
okay. All right, here we are, folks.
I see him on there every now and again too.
Yeah, he's a
So this
beast.
is the final
The
question.
final question.
None of the other
Yes.
questions really matter. It's this one.
Okay.
If you get this one wrong, you suck.
Nah.
There are 2 states in the United States of America that share borders with 8 other states. Name one of those 2 states.
Oh, just name one.
Missouri.
Okay, bonus question.
All right.
What's the other one?
Nice.
I didn't know the other one until I read it. In fact, I thought Missouri was the state with the most states bordering it, but this other state has the same amount. It's close to Missouri. It's one of the states that borders Missouri.
I was thinking that. And it's a long state, so it had opportunity for other states to touch it. So I'm thinking Tennessee.
You got it, brother. Bonus question. Give it.
Wow.
Does that mean he went perfect?
Okay,
No.
so
I missed a couple Dolphin questions. I'm
hold on here.
Okay, but it was still pretty good.
My Dolphin card.
It was still pretty good, though.
Why don't you guys quiz me on Philadelphia Eagles?
You know, I almost wore my bright orange Dolphins hat tonight because I want to show up the Dolphins, whatever. Like, if I do that, they're going to ask me nothing but Dolphins questions on, and I'm going to suck.
Good. Would you have done better with Black Sox questions?
No.
No.
I'm not a Black. I'm not. Well, you know, I'm an Angels fan because
Right.
obviously my name's Angel. I went to high school in California, so obviously California Angels at that time. Now they're the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Whatever
Yeah.
longer you can make that name be, but. So I've always been an Angels fan. The White Sox hat that I have on is from our softball team that I'm on with Matt, the Black Sox.
Oh, that's what you're.
Yeah,
oh, I
right.
see.
Or that's our
your all's
softball
team.
team,
I
Right.
got
So
you.
we all use Chicago White Sox gear, but none of it says Chicago.
Right.
You know, it just says Sox.
I got some Eagles trivia if you want it.
Let's do it.
Should we give Maddie some Eagles?
Oh, man.
Sure, let's
Why
do
not?
it. All right.
Why the hell not?
Let me. I get to.
So
I
by
get
the
to hit
way,
the buttons, right?
Angel went 9-2
Pretty damn
regular,
good, dude. Pretty damn
with
good.
5 extras, or he went 12-0 with 3 extras. Not too bad.
It's like extra credit, man.
Right. Either way, you came out
Get the
ahead.
extra work, get the extra credit.
Oh, we're
kids.
gonna open it again.
Lesson to y'all, kids.
It's open. Oh, it's
All right.
been done.
Oh,
been open.
It's open, man. All right, here we
Here
go.
we go.
We're giving Matt,
Do I have buttons here to buzz
yeah,
you
let
with?
me.
we're giving Matt the 10.
Yeah, well, there we go.
Yeah, there we go.
There you
Okay.
go.
All right, here we go. I think this one's going to be easy for you.
Pretty self-explanatory.
What was the first Super Bowl appearance for the Eagles?
Super Bowl appearance.
Yeah.
That would have to be 1980.
Oh,
Good job,
Well,
buddy.
we only been to like 3, so.
Yeah, I know. I just slim pickings. I promise that wasn't a dig.
No, actually, you know, I was such a little kid when that happened, so I
Yeah.
wasn't even.
you remember it though.
Which, by the way, that was Super Bowl 15 for anybody keeping track. Okay. Let me see. Let me find another one here.
The Super Bowl.
Oh, the Super Bowls.
You should know this one because this is like some of your prime time, I'm assuming.
Okay.
Prime time.
This former Eagles offensive lineman from the University of Tennessee wore number 78 when he was drafted as a first-rounder in 1991.
I know his name. I can see him.
Yeah.
Is it? Say what number is it again?
Number 78.
Is he retired or is he a current? Is he a current?
Well, no,
player?
because he was drafted as a first-rounder back in 1991.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Would it be?
So he would have played, you know, in the
what's
basically in the
his
middle of the
name? I
90s.
can't even think of his name right now. I see his face. I just can't.
I don't.
I can give you a
It's
hint.
not.
Are we doing multiple choice?
Is it multiple choice?
Can we?
It's not, and I suck so much at Eagles trivia that it's gonna be very obvious to you. How about this? I'll give you the guy's last name. You give me his first name.
Just give him the first name.
Well, I think it's gonna be harder if I give him the last name.
Okay.
His last name's Davis.
I don't know, man.
Antoine Davis.
Antoine Davis. That was the wrong guy I was thinking about.
Okay.
Jackass.
Yeah, I wish
Son
that these
of a
were
bitch.
multiple choice.
But we don't know enough about it.
Yeah.
Can we go inaudible? Let me ask a question.
Go for
Yeah,
it, brother.
go for it.
Absolutely, go for it.
We're going to connect Jefferson City, Missouri to Philly.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's do it. So question number 3.
I think I know what you're gonna ask.
What?
I do. I think.
What? Jefferson City, Jay's high school football player, also played for Mizzou, which is their closest university, University of Missouri. Played for the Kansas City Chiefs. He also played for the Philadelphia Eagles.
Really? I have no idea.
I give you one clue. Banjo playing comedian.
Get the fuck out of here. Really?
Banjo, comedian.
I don't know this one.
I'm not sure. I'm lost.
Steve Martin.
Oh, what?
There's defensive tackle. In the league for over 10 years. He played for Jefferson. He was Jefferson City High School graduate. Played for Mizzou. Played for Kansas City Chiefs. Played for the Philadelphia Eagles.
Steve Martin?
No, that's his name.
His name is Steve Martin.
His name is Steve.
Big black dude.
I thought that too.
No, the big black, not the comedian.
I was like, get the
he shares the name. He shares the name with the banjo player. No,
I was confused.
No. My bad.
Steve Martin, what?
Hit the red button.
Oh. He shares the name with a banjo playing comedian.
Oh man,
it's a big black dude.
I see what you're saying now. Okay,
dude, you blew my mind there for a minute.
Right? Holy
damn! I didn't even think about that.
Like with the gray hair and everything. Did he have a suit on?
Welcome
Okay.
to Angels.
He was in
Mind
planes, trains, and
Blowers.
automobiles. It would have been nice.
Which took place partly in Jefferson City, by the way. Yeah.
Question number 4.
Being that you do sports and whatnot, and you know a lot about football, I figured it. And you live in Jefferson City, Missouri now.
Yeah, I didn't
So
know.
has a connection to Philly. I thought you might know that.
I never heard of him, but maybe it's like before my time.
He was 10 plus years in the league. I mean, he had a full career in the league.
Wow.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
I can give you multiples on this one because it's probably pretty tough. Here you go.
Question 4.
What year was the team founded? You want multiples?
Yes, give me multiple choice.
1927, 1930, 1933, 1940.
1930.
Or 1655.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Oh. 33.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. I'm sorry, man.
Such a failure.
That was kind of, no, you're not, because, I mean, that's pretty old, man. That's pretty old trivia.
Question number 5.
You know, Raj is out there like, come on, Matt.
Come on, Matty.
I knew that one.
Come on, man. He's screaming at his
Motherfucker!
whatever he's listening to us on.
Okay.
Don't break your shit, man. It's okay.
I'm doing bad.
You all right? You all right over there? You all right?
Do you know anything about the year that the Eagles merged with the Pittsburgh Steelers? It was during World War II.
Yeah, because they. I
Okay.
guess because of a lot of players left to go
They didn't
fight.
have enough players.
Okay, so here's your trivia question.
Okay.
Do you know what they called the team that year?
Yes.
What?
The Steagles.
You got it, buddy. Good job.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
Steagles.
it's pretty tight. It's like Kimye, right?
Yeah. Sure.
I don't know. There's a lot of name
Goddamn
combinations.
Dave,
There's just a
bringing
lot of name
Kanye
combinations.
back.
Give me some others. There's a bunch of those, man. That album's supposed to drop tonight. It's not going to drop tonight.
No, it ain't dropping tonight.
Any moment.
It's not happening.
Hey, guys, did you hear that?
Let's put it on.
That was Kanye's album not dropping.
Yeah, no shit.
Well, then what was the whole point of him like renting out that whole place?
Is he still there?
Is he still?
No, I think supposedly he's moved into a different stadium now.
Oh. A different city or still?
I don't know.
in
Nobody really
Atlanta?
knows where
Keeping
he is.
stadiums alive
Because
tour.
they have football coming up.
Right.
Well, that's the
there,
thing.
so.
I'm pretty sure that they had to use Mercedes-Benz Stadium, so they finally told him he had to go. He was paying $1 million a day. Did I tell you guys
And
that?
there's like a ton of people with him, right?
$1 million
It's
a day. Yeah, he had all like it.
It's like it's not an entourage. It's like not a posse,
Jesus.
not an entourage. It's like he's got a
Well,
battalion.
most of it is like sound
That's just-
engineers and
yeah.
producers and shit.
Right.
Yeah.
You know you got too damn much money
But you
when
gotta
you can just blow $1 million
feed
a
those people,
day.
set him up.
Yeah.
All the people that set up the
God.
equipment.
Just sleep on an air
Yeah.
mattress in the middle of a fucking arena.
and live stream
Yeah,
it
and
on
then
Apple
live-
Music.
And then live stream your workout.
And he has people come over with like cloaks and shit on.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
That
that
just
just
got to
might be
carry those weights over.
that
why-
might just be Thursday too.
But dude,
you
that's
know?
why he's a genius, man.
Okay, what question are we on?
Yeah, I'm with Dave. Let's move on.
Sure, let's do it.
Yeah, God, I spent way too much
I'm
time
over here
on
like, fuck,
Kanye.
I need a question. Okay, which Eagle quarterback threw for 464 yards in one game, setting a team record?
I have a guess.
I do too.
Do you want multiples?
Is this a recent player or is this like an old player?
I don't feel comfortable giving you that, but I'll give you multiples if you want.
Okay,
Bill
sure.
Stinky
Okay.
finger.
Is this a multiple choice?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so we got
is
Donovan McNabb, Sonny Jurgensen, Ron Jaworski, and Randall Cunningham.
It was 400 and what?
447 yards in a
Damn.
win against the Reds.
Passing.
Or no, I'm sorry. No,
The total
my
yards or
bad. Yeah, I don't have the amount of total. Well, no, 464 yards. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm sorry. I was looking at one of the wrong answers
It
there.
doesn't say against who.
It was against the Green Bay Packers. I can tell you that.
But again, that's 464 yards passing.
I'm gonna have to go with
Yes, threw for 464 yards passing. Yes.
Okay.
That's a hell of a night.
That is a hell of a night,
Yeah.
right? I'm going to have to go with Randall. It's probably wrong.
That's my guess.
Oh,
Really?
It's McNabb.
It was McNabb.
I was going to say
I
that.
totally would have guessed Randall Cunningham all day, every day.
It was back in 2004.
I was going to say that.
But see, I knew if
Why?
I gave you the year that it would,
Right.
I knew that would probably be too easy.
Question number 7.
Because Randall threw a lot of bombs too, man.
Well, and that's why I was asking, was it
He has a-
passing yards or total yards? Because if it's total yards,
Then probably
Cunningham for sure, because he's going to run.
Dude, there was a game.
McNabb, you mean?
No, Cunningham.
Cunningham ran a lot too, but didn't
Yeah.
McNabb scramble quite a bit too?
Yeah, but he was doing it a lot earlier.
Cunningham
Yeah.
was
So
the-
he would have been able to
yeah.
get there first if it was total yards.
Cunningham was like the trailblazer for the mobile quarterback today.
Yeah.
Now
Now there's so many of them.
And check this out. Randall had a 90-yard punt, dude, at the Meadowlands back in like 92.
No shit.
And so the Eagles were disguising it. They were like, why is Randall back there to punt the ball? So everyone thought that, this was like a fake pass or something.
Right.
He punted it up in Buffalo.
It was like nobody was back there to catch it. He kept rolling.
He kicked it like 40 yards and it just fucking rolled
Bounced
and
and
rolled
rolled.
and rolled until they touched it. It was
That's
it was
great.
like a 90-yard punt. It's the longest punt at the Bill Stadium.
It should be like the longest,
Maybe
almost every stadium.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I mean,
You get that roll though, man. In
yeah, you get it
Buffalo,
bounce a couple times,
that wind.
and then it starts rolling, and it's hard to catch up to that if you didn't have anybody back there.
Yeah,
There was nobody guarding shooters to
that's
go.
right.
Now.
Yeah.
You ready?
Go ahead, hit me.
Which of these is a nickname for the Eagles? The Oogly Boys, the Eagles, the Flappers, or the Quails?
What? The Eagles.
The Eagles?
Yeah.
It's like pronounced with a
Well,
Philly
I would
accent,
say
Philly accent.
I would say
Eagles.
birds. Like we all, when we talk
I
about
was
the
thinking
birds.
almost
we
said
go,
Dirty Birds, but that's Atlanta.
"That's
Yeah.
Atlanta." Was that correct?
I'll give it to you. Yeah.
Is it the Eagles? The Eagles?
The Eagles.
The Eagles. That's the
No
Eagles.
one's, who says that?
I don't know, man.
People that need to be punched in their
Sounds
face.
like somebody was coming up with the questions. Like
That
just
sounds
give
like
it an
I think that might be the
accent.
most Philly thing I've ever heard you say.
Oh shit! Now I'm on Amazon buying quiz books.
This
and
is an
shit.
amazing trivia
I'm
segment.
running out
This
of
is
questions
right.
over here.
Brought
guys.
to you by
What are we on? What question are
We are on question number 7.
penultimate.
Oh shit, man! I gotta go 3 more.
Damn.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. This is 8.
8. Okay,
This
that
is the
makes me
8th
feel
question.
a little bit
Give
better.
me
Where
10.
is
Just give me
Philadelphia
10.
cream
Yeah,
cheese
we're just giving
made?
you 10.
In my pants.
That is correct.
Help
yeah.
me, Angel. Can you got any Eagles trivia in you other than
Just
that?
had the one.
That was it.
Damn it. Yeah.
He's like, oh shit, I'm
That's
all
all right.
out.
I'm all out of questions,
All right, that's
dude.
fine. We can stop.
Dude.
What
It's
Eagles
all
quarterback
out.
also played for the Dolphins?
There's one.
Rodney Pete.
Is that right?
No, I'm thinking.
Oh wait, it's I know who it is.
Stinky McPeterson.
He's a white dude. His name's God damn it! I can't even think of his name right now. It's an old player.
Oh, you know what? I'm thinking of somebody else. I'm thinking of the wrong person.
His wife was like a
I'm
soccer
thinking of wrong. I
player.
was thinking of Culpepper's who I was thinking of.
Okay, I got some more questions.
Culpepper was
Dave.
what?
He was a
Minnesota?
Viking. Yeah, he was a Minnesota Viking.
Okay.
Dude, let's just stop.
No, I got him. I got him.
We got 2
It
more,
doesn't
right?
matter.
What number did the Eagles quarterback known as the Polish rifle wear?
7.
Bingo! Hold on, I gotta hit the button.
It was Ron Jaworski.
Yeah, Ron Jaworski. Okay, I'll give you one more.
Okay.
The Philadelphia Eagles franchise began their NFL membership with what team name?
They weren't originally known as the Eagles?
I don't know, Scott.
Just
Were they?
asking. Dave.
Well, before the
Dave.
Eagles were founded, they were the Frankfurt
Frankfurters?
Blue. No,
The Frankenfurters?
Eagles. I guess.
Yeah, it's definitely the Eagles. Good job, dude.
Trick
That was
question.
the-
Hey, all right.
Talking about giving it to him.
It's
Is that a trick question?
People are mouthing
it's-
Eagles to him.
What was
Right.
the Eagles' name?
I mean, it's kind of a trick question because that's
They
what
came
they were
in as the
called.
Eagles.
They came
Dave's
in as
like,
the Eagles.
It's the Eagles, and he like flaps his hair at me.
Gave you that
I was like, oh.
gave you that twinkle in his
Yeah,
eye.
the twinkle. Blew you a kiss. Good job, Maddie.
But it wasn't with his
No, it
mouth.
wasn't.
I'm sorry I didn't have
That was
better
a poor
questions.
So,
performance
dude, you
by me.
actually you redeemed yourself in the end.
You know, you did pretty
With
good.
the,
I think.
the Polish rifle.
Yeah, it was 5-5.
That's what my wife calls it.
Yeah.
She calls it 5-5.
Except I'm not Polish. Well, maybe I might be a little Polish. Fucking, I'm Polish.
Do you have any Polish in you? Would you like some?
Right.
Pull that old line.
That's interchangeable.
Yeah. Oh god,
You
you're
can
right.
insert with every ethnicity.
Right, because I originally heard that from Mini-Me. Do you have a little clone in you? Would you like some?
It works for anything, though.
I'm telling you.
I originally heard it as a little Puerto Rican.
Would you like some?
Everybody.
It's one of my perverted uncles, I'm sure.
Hey, big thanks to our friends at the Jeff City Paranormal Society after all that.
Our Patreon subscribers.
Right, our Patreon subscribers, as well as Biscuit Strength, our boy Taylor.
Thanks, brother. I sent Taylor a video the other day of my, I have a bookshelf in my house in my living room, and it's got my books, and it's got other stuff on it.
Did you try bending it?
And so on my bookshelf, like I was showing him my bookshelf on the phone, and it had my books, and I got like some candles and like some Buddha statues and stuff, and then on the very top right, a fucking frying pan. It's up there.
It's hanging out.
Nice. It's up there with all
We're
the
using
other
a
things.
frying pan tonight. I think that it's the one I bent, and it's propping up our camera.
All right, see? So it does serve a purpose.
Putting it to work, man.
Right?
We still have the nail that I bent.
Oh yeah, it's over here somewhere. It's on top of my amp.
Right on.
Oh yeah.
I got a horseshoe sitting next to me.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
that horseshoe is frightening.
So we're going to take a break.
Right.
And we'll see you in just a second.
Yeah.
We'll be back for
on the
for
other
some
side of this one.
cool down.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, it'll get better.
The Eagles.
Fly equals fly.
Yeah.
In the Groove, Vinyl Records and More has the widest variety of new and used music, carrying new and reissued vinyl, used CDs and cassette tapes. In business for over 20 years, offering the best variety and service we possibly can. In the year 2000, we started out as a little hole in the wall, and now In the Groove is a full-service record shop with thousands of records to choose from. Buying rock, jazz, R&B, soul, and blues records, 33s, 45s, and 78s. We also buy CDs and cassette tapes. We've been buying and selling since 2000. In the Groove is a one-stop shop for records, stereo equipment, CDs, and other fun oddities. 708 Jefferson Street, Jefferson City, Missouri. Give us a thumbs up and follow us on Facebook. In the Groove, Vinyl Records and More.
Cooling it down with the old 77.
God, there's so much bass in that.
And we back on the old 77.
It still amazes me that his voice is that natural.
It's still a safe place.
In an unsafe world.
Sorry I missed that. But
It's okay,
you know what
dude.
I mean? Like,
It's okay, we
just,
forgive you. It's the cooldown segment.
I wish I had pipes like that.
Me too.
Golly.
Me too. I would, I'd never shut the fuck up is what I would do if I had pipes like that. I would just
So-
walk around and narrate my own life.
And there I was, walking down.
There I was. Let
Went
me
to the
ask you,
bathroom and took a shit
Angel,
today.
and I want to get your perspective on this argument that's always out there.
Oh, I feel like we're going to the danger zone.
Here we go. Here we go.
If LeBron, so the comparison with LeBron and Jordan on who's the GOAT.
Right.
After the documentary came out, and you saw all those highlights of Jordan, like, I mean, everyone forgot what, like, some of the highlights he did with him being like a fucking acrobat in the air, switching hands and shooting around the backboard and all that.
Right.
Dude, there's no question that Jordan is the GOAT over LeBron.
I agree 100%.
But we're old fuckers.
I saw a stat,
But
but my source of where I saw this at was on Facebook, so take that with a big giant grain of salt. But it was talking about how many games it took Jordan to do all that what he did.
Right.
And LeBron James is like
Played a ton more.
a ton.
Yeah, well,
more
he
games.
started when he was 18.
Right. He had like 1,300 games, and Jordan did it in like 850 games or something bullshit.
Right.
Those aren't the exact numbers. I'm just, it was like that.
But the
far apart.
comparison,
Yeah,
And-
game for game, Jordan was
right,
better.
and the amount of years, he's already played more years than Jordan did.
That's why his averages are all better than
Right.
LeBron's.
It's all missing skewed.
Now, that's also why there was an asterisk to the 62 home run, because they didn't want to Roger Maris. They didn't want to, like, he really didn't earn it. He played in how many more games? He didn't pass Babe Ruth's record playing the same amount of games. He had an extra amount of opportunities, an extra amount of at bats to get to the 62.
Mm-hmm.
Was it 162 when Maris played?
No, it was like
no 62 home runs.
No, I mean the number of games in a season.
Was
it
no.
162
No, it wasn't.
like it is
I
now?
don't know. No, I'm sure we play way more games a year than.
But I know for a fact that when Babe Ruth hit that,
Yeah.
he played less games than Roger Maris did.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of almost one of those home runs where you almost kind of just have to go by the average.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the average over time, because
I also recently learned that he's known as a prolific pitcher and a great home run hitter.
Babe Ruth, we're
Yes,
talking about. Yes,
yes.
he was a good pitcher. I was talking to my students about that today.
But people don't realize that those weren't going on at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
It's early in his career when he was a pitcher with Boston.
Yeah.
When he went to New York and was heavier and bigger and he was playing right field, that's when he was hitting his home runs.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't like he was doing both at the same time.
So who's the other player that came up as a pitcher and then ended up coming up as a position player?
Ohtani?
Well, Ohtani is doing it right now. Shohei is playing right field, first base, DH,
pretty amazing.
pitching. He's stealing bases.
He's
30,
he's
he's got
the guy's
38
a beast.
home runs,
I know,
38
dude.
home
He's
runs.
on pace for 60.
He,
It's
like
ridiculous.
the past couple years,
It's amazing.
it's been a no-brainer that the Angel center fielder is the MVP of the team, as well as MLB.
Yeah.
He's been they've considered him the best player in baseball for the past couple years.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm
Trout.
pretty sure that. Well, he's hurt this year, so it's whatever. But Shohei is going to be this year's MVP.
Yeah, man.
He is going to hands. There's no way I'm calling it right now.
There's no way someone's going to vote against him.
Yeah, he's so much more
There's no way,
valuable.
unless he just completely collapses and starts, pitching one inning and has a 9 ERA or some bullshit like that.
So-
There's no way.
He's like the
And
nicest
stop hitting
guy,
home runs.
too.
Yeah, he's so humble. I mean, it's culture.
Yeah.
So I know that he hits a shit ton of home runs. How is he pitching wise? How good is he? Because I haven't really seen him pitch
he
much.
is really good pitching. He is.
Yeah.
He's their ace. He is their ace.
Okay, so damn.
Yeah, he's
man.
got different pitches, different speeds. He pitches fast.
Was there
He's
one game
smart.
where-
They were like they're so impressed at how he can his mindset when
Yeah.
it's his day to pitch.
Yeah.
And what is compared to what his mindset is when he's going to be a hitter.
Yeah.
I think there was one game this
Crazy.
season where like he was pitching early and he got pulled, but then he went back out to play like right field and shit, and then he threw someone out at second.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
I mean, he's kind of a throwback player.
I saw this. I was on. I don't want to say Tomboy or John Boy does those baseball reviews or whatever, and they were showing they tried to pick him off like 3 times in a row, and then he was going, and the guy fouled it off, so he had to go back. They tried to pick him off 2 more times, and still fucking stole second base on him.
So he's fast too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a pretty amazing player. And like, we've seen like over time, like I'm in my 40s, Angel, you're in your 40s, Dave's in his late 30s.
1 year away.
We've seen some great like players from all the leagues, like some of the great ones, man. Like it's kind of hard to really compare any of these current guys to like the great ones, but to watch Joe Montana, to watch Wayne Gretzky, to watch Mario Lemieux, to watch, just all these like goats of their own. Tom Brady's kind of that guy right now. Like he's about to be that guy of the old generation. And then it's all these young pups now. It's like, and then you try to like look who's going to be the next, who's going to lead the way.
Who's going to be the next one that's going to be starting this conversation on LeBron or Jordan?
Right.
Because that's how this started.
Yeah.
LeBron or Jordan.
Yeah.
Kobe wasn't bad either.
Everyone forgets about Kobe, by the way.
Kobe wasn't bad either.
Kobe was
and I
pretty
hated
amazing.
Kobe when he came up.
I didn't really.
I wasn't a Kobe fan.
I was never a Kobe fan. I mean, for one, the way he came up and
but after
the
Shaq
shit he got into and the beef he had with Shaq, because I love Shaq.
Right.
So the fact that he had beef with Shaq and whatnot, and he was just to me a ball hog and blah blah blah, and I just never really had a reason to want to like him.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like after he won his championships without Shaq, I was like, there you go.
Yeah,
you did it.
Yeah. Fucking
you
scored
did it.
81 points in a playoff
Because
game.
I mean, Shaq was like the best player back in the day.
Yeah, it's hard to argue with that.
He was a monster.
Yeah. He was
like Scott knows about Shaq.
Yeah. Scott knows about Shaq.
We're sportsing over here.
That's right.
Woo! Sorry, the whole go.
No, man, you guys are good. Sports it up. I'm working on the look of our show.
Oh,
okay. It looks nice, Scott. Looks
thank
very
you,
nice
boys.
over there.
That hard work.
So
dual screens.
This weekend, Angel and I are going down to the lake again to go
Lake of the Ozarks.
You guys got
shoot that little white ball around the giant
cocaine.
20.
Cocaine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of us are going down early.
How come you didn't
We're gonna
invite me?
shoot 9 tomorrow afternoon, and then on Saturday we have 18.
Yes, sir. That white ball. Okay.
Are you guys shooting the front 9 or the back 9
I have
tomorrow?
no idea.
Okay.
Don't you always do the back 9?
The back 9's that's a beautiful little.
What course are you guys going to?
I want to say it's Osage National.
It is. It's the same spot as last year. So Dave
I didn't go last
actually,
year.
Dave used to work at a fucking golf cart,
Golf
cart.
course. 2 golf courses. Yeah, I worked at Oak Hills for a bit.
He was smashing there, man.
Yeah, I was killing it. Yeah. I played at golf every day when I worked there. I played golf.
I tell the guys, don't take the game seriously with me because I'm just out there to drink beer and
me,
wave
dude.
that club around the ball.
Yeah, I suck
That's
at
me.
golf, dude. I still suck at golf, even though I played it every day for like 3 years. I still suck.
I'm
at it.
terrible at golf too, man.
Yeah,
I'm really bad.
I'm there to have a good time with the boys. Have a good week out, weekend out with the boys.
It's good for that, man.
Some good wholesome fun.
Maybe play a
Our
little.
wives are listening. We do behave.
Yeah, play a little scramble, so that way you guys can kind of pick each other up. Somebody hits a bad shot, you got your teammate pick you up. It's the way to do it, man.
Yeah, but I get the feeling score really didn't matter.
No,
walk down to the Thirsty Hog.
Right. Or you have the beer girl on the cart, the Thirsty Hog, who comes by.
I had a friend
I
who.
get two here. I get two over here.
I had a
I'll
friend
take one of those, please.
who was going to school to be like a groundskeeper, and he got fired from the golf course for smoking weed.
Oh man!
Well, at least you knew he knew how to grow
Right,
things.
it's your guy in charge of the grass. What do you expect him to do?
I know.
Right?
Wait,
Wait, he was.
I'm
the
in
guy?
charge of the grass.
Right. Yeah. This job is not what I thought.
Only if it'd be like the greens from Caddyshack. You could smoke your divots,
I mean, he's
Absolutely.
probably minding his own business
Yeah,
out there
Bill
on
Murray.
the.
That's so great.
I mean, who
On
cares?
the tractor or whatever the fuck they.
Who cares?
Yeah, I don't care. Nobody cares.
Did they smell it on him? Like
This was like 15 years ago.
Oh, so it was a little more of a stigma.
Yeah, there's a little more.
did they catch
stigma
him with
to
it in
that.
his hand, or did he smell like it?
I'm not sure, man. I don't recall.
So, knowing, and I love this area, but knowing our area, somebody probably seen him out and about, carrying him out,
Yeah.
and
It's a shame.
it is a shame.
Yeah.
Shame. Yeah.
Third hand got fired.
Hey,
for something stupid.
is Ken the equivalent of Karen?
I thought it was Kyle.
Was it Kyle or Ken?
I've heard Ken.
Oh,
I've
for a
not
guy?
heard
Like
Kyle.
instead of calling someone a Karen, you call him a Ken.
You're a Ken.
Yeah, I've heard
like,
Ken.
you
I've
fucking
not heard
Ken,
Kyle.
you ratted me out.
Well, there's always like Kyle.
Kyle's
And-
kinda
and then,
Jewy.
and then of course you got you got Chad.
Yeah.
Chad is
Fucking Chad.
Todd is a good one.
Todd. The
When
Todd father.
When I hear Todd, all I think of is Julia Louis-Dreyfus. Why is the carpet all wet, Todd? Yeah.
It's a yuppie name.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I think George Carlin went on a rant one time. He's
About
like,
Todd's,
names.
he did.
He's like Todd and
yeah.
Kyle and Tucker.
about Biff.
Biff.
He's like, I'll tell you what.
See, I think Biff's a cool name.
Biff's fucking your mother. That's what Biff's
That's what I'm
doing.
saying.
Yeah.
Most likely.
Yeah.
It's a good name. I would name
And
my
then
kid
afterwards,
Biff.
he's gonna go try and get her some breast implants because he's Biff.
It's what Biff does.
It's what Biff
You
does.
need to look good for me, broad.
Biff
Right.
was David Letterman's stagehand, right?
What? Yeah,
Biff.
Biff.
Oh yeah, Biff Anderson.
Biff Anderson.
Yeah.
Biff was
Props up to
badass.
Biff.
He was cool, man. I loved David Letterman.
I do too.
I
Dude,
thought he was
there's
brilliant.
no one on TV who can interview like Letterman anymore.
No.
Have you seen his?
Yeah, his
Yes.
Netflix show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Netflix one.
Yeah.
That's really good. Like I hate the fact that we only get maybe like one every 3 months or something.
Yeah.
But I get it. He's retired. Let him do his thing.
And he's got that
younger kid.
He's got that big old beard now.
Oh, that beard
looks
is
awesome.
glorious.
I love that beard.
I love it. I
Right?
wish he would have had it the whole time.
That beard is glorious.
Conan is kind of doing his own thing now. He's got a little podcast,
Yeah.
right? Conan Needs a Friend, I think is what it's called.
And I'm getting really sick of guys
Conan
named
Needs a Friend.
Todd.
Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend.
Yeah, it's just a goofy fucking name, okay?
Todd.
Hi, what's your name? Todd. I'm Todd. And this is Blake and Blair and Blaine and Brent. Where are all these goofy fucking boys' names coming from? Taylor, Tyler, Jordan, Flynn. These are not real names. You want to hear a real name? Eddie. Eddie is a real name. Whatever happened to Eddie? He was here a minute ago. Joey and Jackie and Johnny and Phil, Bobby and Tommy and Danny and Bill. What happened? Todd. And Cody. And Dylan. And Cameron. And Tucker. Hi, Tucker, I'm Todd. Hi, Todd, I'm Tucker. Fuck Tucker, Tucker sucks.
George Carlin. He's the best.
And fuck Tucker's friend, Kyle.
Yes. Kyle.
That's another soft name for a boy, Kyle. Soft names make soft people. I'll bet you anything that 10 times out of 10, Nicky, Vinny, and Tony will beat the shit out of Todd, Kyle, and Tucker.
Absolutely, man.
Amen, George Carlin.
Place your bet.
Bless him.
Oh man.
We talked about this on the show before, but he as he got older, he progressively just got grumpier and grumpier.
Yeah, he was a pissy old man.
He grew into that.
He was
role.
still good though.
Oh,
he did a great.
Good. Clearly, that was pretty.
And guess who?
He did a great bit on advertising.
Chappelle's kind of like that now too.
Where it was
he
like
is.
home
He's getting
style
older and
versus all the other stuff.
He's kind of dropping more knowledge into his stand-up these days,
like Carlin did.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's the great thing about. I mean, a lot of those comedians, man, they're just they're very smart and they're great just observers of people and humanity, and they understand sociology and just the weird shit that we do and don't even question it.
That's like my one like if for like a Joe Rogan show, for him to interview George Carlin would have been amazing.
That would have been a good one.
Yeah.
Or like Richard Pryor. For those interviews.
Sit down for a 3-hour-long interview with one of
God.
those guys. Yeah, we were
After
talking
burning a heater.
Right, for sure. Not for not to bring things down, but we were talking about the North Korean gal that was on Joe Rogan's podcast. She escaped from North Korea when she was 13.
Yeah, she defected. Yeah,
she defected. The way that she got into China was she ran over a river that was frozen that time of year.
Damn.
And I'm not going to go into detail because it's awful, man. It's awful what those people are going through.
And it's happening right now.
Yeah, it's literally a Holocaust. But
It
the
is.
difference is that these are like their own people, that they're...
The country is a giant like concentration camp.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. You guys need to listen to it. You need to listen to it.
It really is eye-opening.
Mm-hmm.
And the more people that like see and hear it, we have to know that this is like, it's going on right now.
Yeah.
We can't blink an eye at it.
Yeah.
But like no one's doing anything about it because China is like backing them.
Yeah, it's
because they're okay with it right now.
Yeah.
Well, they get sex workers and stuff from them.
Not just that, they get organs.
Organs, yeah.
Organs
too, man.
She was talking about somebody in China could order an organ basically, and it'd be there on their fucking doorstep, within 3 hours.
And they would take it from one of these people. Mm-hmm. That's god awful.
Yeah, I mean, it's just fucking bizarre. I mean,
it's bizarre. It's like a different world.
Very much.
That's
so.
why Dick Cheney's still alive.
He's over there.
He's got
I always thought he had a petting zoo.
He's
right?
like 80% North Korean at this point.
Right? He's got at least a couple pig valves.
Dude,
in
she
there.
also said that Kim Jong-un is like in poor health. Like he has a drinking problem.
That dude looks like he's sick.
Doesn't surprise me.
He eats.
Fuck.
He's like.
He's got the coke bloat.
He eats too much. He says like while everyone else is starving in this country, dying from starvation.
He's got gout.
This dude is being a glutton. He's fucking partying it up.
You guys want to know what the number one source of protein is in North Korea? Do you remember, Maddie?
Bugs.
Grasshoppers.
Grasshoppers, yeah.
That's all. I mean, most of the people. That's all that they.
And then all the disinformation that they feed their people.
Mm-hmm.
I remember watching
to keep them subservient.
I remember watching a documentary on North Korea, and it was one of the rare times when they let American journalists in, and they went into this church, a Christian church, and I mean, they had the whole show. But the whole fucking thing was a big fucking charade.
Right.
It was literally all of these citizens of North Korea that were terrified as fuck, that if they didn't put on a good show, that they would, that they would kill them. I mean, she literally said that one of the things you can get executed for in North Korea, they'll have random people walk into your house and make sure you have pictures of Dear Leader up on the wall. And if there's any dust on the picture of Dear Leader, that's grounds for execution.
That's fucking insane.
Crazy, man.
Man, I can't even imagine.
Could you
living
imagine
a life like that.
No.
And you were just born into it.
Yeah. I mean, that's the other
you
thing.
had no choice.
And you don't know any better.
Yeah, I mean, she was saying she never saw a map of the Earth or a globe until after she left North Korea.
She didn't know what love was.
Yeah.
They literally didn't know what love was.
Didn't know what America was.
Right.
Or really any other
That's probably
place
out of
on
design.
the planet.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely out of design. Yeah. It's crazy, man. Anywho, now that we're all feeling,
I was gonna say, wow, we are
super
so
depressed.
cooled down.
everybody.
I didn't
Feel
mean,
so safe.
I didn't mean to get so dark
Cooling
on you
it
guys.
down with the old 77.
Yeah.
We cooled it way down.
Yeah. Oh,
We
man.
took that frozen ice water and just
And
sprayed it all
across,
over
yeah.
the podcast.
Hey, did you start watching The Jinx yet, dude?
Not yet.
Do it!
I want to finish 100 Foot Wave first.
Okay, I need to start that one.
There's
I haven't
one more
started it yet.
episode.
You haven't started 100 foot? No, I'm just playing.
Do any of you guys do Showtime?
No, I wish I did.
I don't know.
Remember a couple months ago on the show I mentioned that J.J. Abrams was doing a UFO documentary?
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
out on Showtime now.
Really?
And you can actually
it is?
you can find the first episode of it for free on YouTube right now.
Nice.
Oh,
okay.
Speaking of UFOs, there's a documentary series that just came out on Netflix about.
Yeah, I saw
UFOs.
that.
I was just going to
It's
say
like
that.
a docu-series,
Yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah.
I watched 3 of them, and they're all excellent.
I believe it or not, I haven't watched much of it at all yet.
Those motherfuckers are hiding alien bodies, man.
Yeah. That's I saw that one.
I was like, what? Why?
They're leaking that stuff out little by little.
Yeah, exactly.
They are.
Acclimating us.
Acclimating us. Well, that's what that Israeli scientist said. You know his name.
Avi Loeb.
Yes.
He told Trump about it.
Yeah, he told everyone. He actively is coming out and saying everything. Like he said that there's a Martian moon base that us and the Martians are working side by side, like doing stuff. And
You know what's crazy though? After Biden won the election and all that, we never heard of anything about. And this is nothing political. Like they never got rid of the Space Force. It's still there.
no, they gave it an emblem.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like they know something, because if it was just a waste of time,
Yeah, that's a good point. If Trump was just, being Trumpy and throwing
Right.
shit out,
Right.
we would get rid of it.
but they kept it.
Yeah, so you guys
Think
need
about that.
You
They're like,
guys
we
need
need this
to.
shit.
You guys need to watch that first episode of that
Yeah.
UFO thing.
Do
on
you have Showtime at your house?
I do not, but I'll probably I'll wait because they're putting out one episode a week. I think
Yep.
it's 6 episodes total. So and they're long, they're like an hour.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
So I'm gonna wait till they're all out and then do like a 30-day trial or whatever and binge it.
There you go. Cool.
Yeah, I mean I wanted to do it yesterday,
Right.
but it would be stupid for me to do that now.
Right.
'cause
You
it's-
should do it like when you get home, man. That hair just
It's
it's
so
too good
interesting,
today, man. You can't go wrong today. You should just do whatever you want today.
Maybe I should. Maybe they'll
Right?
put all 6 episodes out for me.
When you log in, they will.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's the hair, man.
It's like
I'm
one of
telling
those
you.
days when you go to the ATM and it just fucking keeps spitting out $20 bills at you.
I'd love to have a
I've
couple
missed
of those
every
days.
single one of those days.
I
I've
know,
never-
man. Me too. It sucks.
That would be an
I
awesome
want 3
day.
or 4. Heck, I won't be greedy. Give me one.
Or like you guys have heard, like when those fucking armored vans and shit have crashed and people are like running through the middle of the interstate grabbing dollar
Grabbing
bills.
dollar
and shit.
bills.
Yeah, I've seen the movies.
Yeah, but it's happened in real life. At
Yeah,
times.
Has it really?
I've actually seen that happen.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It was in St. Louis. There was an armored. We did a thing on it when I worked in radio. There was like an armored Brinks truck that got smashed, and they got into an accident, and it literally exploded the ass end of it on.
Yeah.
I think it was 64.
Was it an accident? or
And they
did
were
some-
they were in like in traffic, and so
Yeah.
they got hit, and something happened. It was where you had to like merge, and there was
Yeah.
traffic, and then you go around, and you merge again. It's all those weird shit things on the bridge, right? And I remember that they had people running around like
Yeah.
on Fox 2 News grabbing dollar bills and shit.
So was it just an accidental crash?
Yeah,
like somebody
yeah.
didn't run into it on purpose.
They were
to
asking
try
on
to
the
get it?
news that night, like,
Yeah.
"Hey, if you grab dollars, can you give them back?" Ain't nobody giving
Nope.
that money back.
Yeah.
The answer is no.
Yeah, first come, first serve.
You're bad that you crashed.
I'd
Yeah,
like I'd be the person they got on camera with a good face view and like,
Yeah,
oh,
no
we, at least
shit.
we'll get that guy. We know who him.
Yeah. Oh, that guy. That's Angel.
They
Somebody
can
calls
always.
me and I know that guy.
He lives at 1102 West Franklin Street.
You just look like
Not really, but
No, I'm just whipping out a.
No,
map.
really,
right,
that
right,
really
right.
is
but
where he lives.
Whoever lives there, sorry if somebody shows
Sorry,
up looking
West
for me.
Franklin.
Is there a West Franklin Street around here?
Hell, I
think
don't
so.
know.
I don't know.
You just pulled that right out
Yeah,
of the
I
ether,
don't
huh?
know.
Okay.
Like 174th and Martin Luther King.
There you go.
Sounds legit to me.
Downtown Jeff City.
Right downtown Jeff City.
I wouldn't bat an eye at it.
174th Street.
Right by the Capitol.
Right by the Capitol.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of exciting times, I was talking with our friend Matt Brown, friend of the show, Matt Brown.
Friend of the show.
Right. His son is a certified drone pilot now.
He is.
And he's doing a bunch of amazing video work. I'm gonna try and get some of that.
Yep.
I was talking with him the other day. Hey
Yeah.
man, can you throw us some of your leftovers. I'll just toss it in the video. He's like, yeah.
Yeah, I follow him on Instagram.
Yeah.
Shout out to Alex Brown Media.
Yeah, so give Alex Brown Media a big shout out.
He was down in Mexico for a long time.
That kid's got some talent, man. I've been watching him for a bit now. He's got some good pictures and good video.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Just getting started.
Video?
Huh?
You did it as a drone
Yeah,
video?
he's doing drone video. He's doing, I believe, DSLR camera video. He's doing pictures and things. He's looking really good. Yeah, he had one where he was flying a new drone, and he was trying to get the feel of it, and he almost smacked it into the goalpost at the Jeff City football field.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah, it was pretty cool, though.
Okay, so have you guys heard about this? I think it's called the Galileo Project.
Mm-hmm.
That's that guy from Harvard, Avi Loeb, and they're putting almost $2 million into the project.
Oh, really?
And the whole point of the project is to search for extraterrestrial life. Yeah. So this is an article.
Didn't he already tell him?
Well,
the problem I had with the dude is when I heard him talk, like on whatever show it was, he had a book to promote.
Yeah.
So, it's kind of hard for me to believe a dude who's got a book to promote.
But most Harvard professors are writing books,
right?
Right.
You know,
that's
what a lot of them do.
That's a good point.
So you guys remember Oumuamua? That was the thing.
That was the big asteroid, right? Great big fucker.
Very long and narrow and unlike anything we had ever seen. And
yeah, he's the guy that said that was like
he thought it was some type of alien
spaceship,
like maybe a probe or something, because of the trajectory that it was on. It didn't make mathematical sense.
Yeah, it shouldn't have been on that.
Yeah, it's like a natural object wouldn't have been on the trajectory.
Right, it's traveling.
That was on.
Yeah,
it has
We literally went from talking baseball to Oumuamua.
Oumuamua.
Who sounds like a baseball player.
Yeah.
Do you remember that, Angel?
No.
It was
sorry.
No, it's okay.
2018.
It was in the news for a week or two.
It was like 2018, 2019, maybe 17.
Really?
Yeah, ish.
Around that time.
I wouldn't discount it if it was a ship of an alien, some kind of alien life.
Honestly, it could have just been a big damn rock.
Right.
Just got tossed our way,
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, honestly, how are you going to test a world like us any other way, short of sending like a big robot or something, right? Just throw a big damn rock at them, see what they do.
Hopefully it's not going to hit us.
Right. Maybe it
still
didn't.
on its way to us?
No,
it passed us.
Okay.
But
It's
it will
out.
come back around, if I remember right. Like, I don't know. It's
I don't know.
Couple million years.
couple hundred years or some shit.
There's a asteroid.
Well, if it's a couple hundred years, it's something that I think that for recorded history we would know about. It's got to be older than that.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying. In my mind, I'm saying in recorded history, a couple of hundred years ago, we know what happened.
Mm-hmm.
But you come out maybe 5 or 10,000 years ago. If
We're
it
guessing.
comes around that often,
Yeah.
then that would make sense that we've never seen anything like this before.
Is
It's
it
so big we've never seen anything like
Yeah.
this.
But I'm pretty sure you have to observe it with a telescope, right? Like it wasn't something you could see with the naked eye.
I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure.
It was close, though. I do remember they talked about how close it was. It was like the distance from us to Texas, like the size of Texas.
Oh, hey guys,
Like,
here's
away
Jesus.
from us, and that's scary
Yeah,
close.
it's not
That
very,
is scary.
Well,
not
you
very
would think
far.
that something that big would have smaller things flying with it,
Yeah.
and that some of that would have gotten close to us and gotten to our atmosphere.
I kind of wonder if that wasn't a part of his initial thinking, too. Like, there's no other smaller particles around this. This has to be something else.
Right, there was not a trail, or
Right.
there was not a tail
Because
on
do
it.
you guys remember, we're all old enough to remember the Hale-Bopp comet.
I remember that.
Do you
very
remember
well.
that thing shining in the night?
I sure do. For
Right?
months. It was up there
Yeah.
for like 3 months, maybe
It
even
was
longer.
the brightest star in the sky forever.
Yeah.
And that thing
do you remember
had,
that? Yeah.
That thing
Yeah,
had
I remember
shit
that, yeah.
burning up left and right. So
That
something
was cool,
big.
man. That
Yeah.
was so cool. I remember that, man. I remember that
It
well.
wasn't like take some pills and cut my junk off cool, but it was all right.
It wasn't bad. So the other thing that's going on right now, if you want to look up at the night sky, is the Perseid meteor shower.
Is that going on now?
Yeah, it's peaking right now. We probably can't see it, I'm guessing, because
Yeah.
of the clouds. But
It's pretty cloudy tonight.
Yeah. So the Perseid meteor shower is like the best one of the year. It's always in like mid-August.
Dave usually gets pretty moist over this one.
I
Moist.
watched it.
Moist.
I watched it like 4 years ago, and I saw like close to 300 shooting stars that night.
Man.
Yeah. Between like midnight and like 4 in the morning, I stayed out there.
4 in the morning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's worth it, dude. It's cool.
Right on.
It's really cool. A lot of people go through their whole life and they don't see one of those.
Well, that's because they're in the city and there's so much light.
That's true.
You're way the hell out in the country, man.
Yeah.
You can just look up and see that.
Yeah, I see them quite a bit.
Yeah, I
actually,
bet.
When I was down in St. Augustine and I was on the beach at nighttime, and when you're looking up there, you can see the satellites.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Well, come by at certain
it was
times.
just a couple months ago, the Starlink stuff that Elon Musk is putting up. You could see his stuff in the sky.
They travel all together,
yeah.
I did see them.
You just see a line of blinking lights.
Yeah,
you
like
know?
when I saw them, I tried to count them. It was like 40 of them, I think. All just one right after the other.
One right after the other, man.
Yep.
It's crazy.
I did not know that they were going to be up there. I just stupid luck.
Yeah.
Stupid luck.
The traffic jam up there, man.
Oh, it's gonna get bad.
Yeah, a lot of astronomers are not happy about all of that because it's gonna light pollution.
Yeah, polluting our stratosphere.
Yeah, like literally polluting it, and also like light pollution too. You know, you know what I mean? 'Cause, so.
Well, light pollution is a thing right now.
Well, sure, you guys know that if you live in the city,
right?
Even in a small city like Jeff City, I mean, it's hard to get a good look at the night sky.
When everybody's lit up, it's hard to look up and see anything. You're right.
So yeah, I don't know, man. It's supposed to go on till the 13th, which is tomorrow. So I don't know. I haven't looked at the weather tomorrow.
Tomorrow, Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th.
That's right. We're already talking about Halloween.
I was
out
going
here.
to say, this is the perfect segue for our Halloween episode.
Yeah, if you guys have any crazy stories, like, maybe you lived in a haunted house, maybe you saw a UFO, I don't know.
Or saw a ghost.
If you had some weird shit happen to you, you should definitely let us know about that.
Yeah.
Some kind of paranormal stuff going on.
You can instant message us.
That's right.
On any kind of social platform.
IG and Facebook, we're on there every day. Yep, you can call us.
You can email us.
What else, man?
If you want to keep your information anonymous, that's fine.
Yeah, just let us know.
Call us 573-246-0779.
Or you can email us at theold77podcast@gmail.com.
That's right.
And big ups to our Patreon subscribers.
Jefferson City Paranormal Society.
And Biscuit Strength.
Otherwise known as AKA Taylor.
Is this 100% official? It is Taylor?
Yeah, it is.
Because I keep saying it, man.
Yeah,
but
it
I'm
is.
like,
no, we've texted. We've
All
talked.
Right, good.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good. Okay.
Remember, I told you I sent him a video of the frying pan up on my.
Thank you, Taylor.
On my
Appreciate
bookshelf.
it, man.
Yeah, man. Thanks, Biscuit.
We appreciate you, brother.
Angel,
Wet biscuit was that?
Biscuit Strength.
Angel, it was great to have you on again tonight, brother.
It's not Limp Biscuit Strength.
I got to come back.
Hell
Dude,
yeah.
come back
So fun
again.
Yeah, I mean, if I could come every Thursday, I would.
Well, you'll be back.
You're a friend of the show, man.
Like the key, not the negative person, but the key spotter of the danger zone. I see that silk.
That's right. So
a mile away, I can see it coming.
So I don't think we explained that on the air. Do we have time to explain that? What
Explain
the danger
away,
zone?
man.
Yeah.
So Angel has proposed, because if you guys didn't listen last week, we got pretty heated there in one of the segments, but it was all love. But anyway, Angel said that we should do that once a week, talk politics, or just talk about some shit that we get mad about,
Call
or
it
we
the
get really
danger
passionate
zone.
about, and then call it the
Danger
danger zone. So,
Because it's normally a safe place.
well, it still is a safe place.
It is a safe
It's
world.
still a safe place because we can
But you
openly
still
talk about
have-
whatever,
right?
and
you
we
can
still
get into
love
that
each other.
zone and then go back to being safe.
Well,
That's
from
right.
now
That's
on,
it.
when that happens, it's going to be called the danger zone.
It can happen whenever.
We pretty much only save that for special occasions.
There you go.
But
Right.
That's true.
We don't get heated
It
too
may not
much.
happen like
No,
for
we
2 or 3
don't.
episodes.
No, we
You never
don't.
know,
We,
but-
we were
You never
talking,
know, man.
Matt and I were talking yesterday or today, I don't remember which. I think that's only the third time in 65 episodes we've talked about anything political.
Right.
yeah, not very often.
Not very often.
We've
Some
managed to
people
steer
liked
clear.
it, some people didn't. We got some feedback, but you know what?
That's
not
the beauty
every.
Of that's the beauty of our show.
That's
We're
the beauty of
different
the
every
show,
time.
man, for sure.
Well, those chicks on The View, they get a ton of viewers when they, start getting mad at each other.
Start
So maybe we
heckling
should
people.
try to get mad at each other every week.
I have high blood pressure. I don't
Who's
wanna-
Whoopi then?
Who's
Who-
Whoopi?
who's
I'll-
Whoopi?
Look at the hair, bro. I'm Whoopi.
Can I be the Jewish chick? What's her name?
Joy.
Joy
Yeah.
Behar.
I want to be whichever black girl is there who's like bad and sassy.
I don't know. I'm not sure who it is these days.
Because they've had a couple, I know.
I haven't
I
watched.
just want to be the sassy one.
I haven't watched The View in a minute.
You can be Megan McCain.
I'm pretty sure I'm out of the target demographic.
I know I am.
I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not a marketer.
Angel, thanks for coming on the show, brother.
thanks for
Yeah,
having me
thank
again.
you, brother.
Yes, sir.
Always fun. We'll see y'all next week.
Yeah, on the old 77.
Peace and air grease.